end of this,
I just now started recording.
Yeah. Shall I repeat, sir, then?
Yeah.
Okay. See, again, I have to repeat. Retail lending is a very tough subject to remember, especially to remember and reproduce in the examination. First, you have to know this minus point or a memory-based point. So what you have to do is retail lending, I hope after my session of 2 hours, you will understand the concepts of retail lending. That you will not forget, I am sure. But the numbers, as far as schemes are concerned, very difficult to remember. Mostly quantum of the loan, NTH, margin, repayment. Every scheme, most of them are having different repayment periods, different NTHs. Very difficult to remember. Once I am talking in the class, you might have understood the concept, but you will forget when you're writing in the examination. What I'm doing is, still I'm in the job. I have done almost 80%, 20% is pending. When I got a break at 11:30, I will complete. At the end of this presentation, the earlier presentation which I gave in the Google Drive, I have not made that exercise. So now I'm making that exercise of keeping in one place all housing loans in one place. You can see, instead of reading all my slides in one place, I will keep housing loan, retail housing loan to solar, okay, housing loan to agriculturist, housing loan to NRI. What are the schemes are rain harvesting? In one slide, I will keep so that you can memorize the things in a better manner. Okay, that I am doing now. Housing loans already I have done it. So like that, Canara Mortgage, Canara Rent, both are one type of loans. We will keep somewhere. Like Canara Budget, teachers loan, different loan, vehicle loan, four type of loans are there. Four-wheeler, two-wheeler, green vehicle loan. Then comes to agriculturist. Then coming to share market also, capital market. Capital market also, there are 2-3 schemes are mutual debts, what loan we can give, can cash, how much we can give. So this is very good, very difficult to remember. There are 100 slides are there. What I have done is, in the last of this particular presentation, you will get only 4-5 slides so that you can memorize as much. Only if you are unable to read the entire presentation, just that 4 slides every day you have to see as far as retail lending is concerned, so that you will be comfortable before examination, and you will remember in the examination all. That's what I'm trying. This drive and all, Mr. Rakesh Kumar, many times I told in my group, I am sharing that every time I cannot share to each and individual. Okay, I have a lot of work to do. Please try to understand my position also. Since morning, I am preparing shortcuts. So I need some time. Okay, please, you can send me a message, sir. I will share my WhatsApp number. You can ask me. I'll share the link. You can join. Then I already interested somebody in my group also to share whenever new member is joining. Please try to understand. Okay, and don't send me individual messages also. Only for individual message you can send me for getting the group link only. Okay, if you are not getting, or else some of your friend is already having, you ask him, he can share it. Okay. MSME government sponsored. Sir, government sponsored presentation already I have shared. MSME till now I have not started presentation. Minimum I thought retail lending, I want you people to make comfortable first. Then I will think of remaining classes, MSME and digital. Okay. So please try to understand. My time is also very precious. So I am spending almost 12 hours a day, but still I am unable to complete. You just imagine, while for reading itself, when you are finding difficult, a person like me who is preparing entire presentation, like 100 slides in a crispy manner, making color, how much time I want, sir? So that much time I'm spending, but I need some time, sir. Please wait. Once it is there, I am so much eager to give you. You may be eager to have the PPT. I am eager to give you, but time, sir. Today morning I have a session, evening I am in nurture. Tomorrow also I have a session. Day after tomorrow I have a mega pitch of 500. So please try to understand these things from my side also. Okay. Now let us go to the retail lending schemes and retail lending guidelines. Sir, my presentation you see, sir. I made a delay because all others will join. By the time you will understand what I am going to present today. Sir, is this okay? My presentation? Just.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sir, this where I'm moving my cursor, whether you could able to see this?
Yeah.
Friends, you see, some of my friends are telling me, sir, 3-4 screens are coming, sir. We were getting disturbed. You do one thing, sir. You click this button, one. Now you see, nothing is there. In your screen also, maybe this is available. If I want Anand sir, I can keep one. If I two, I can keep like that, I can get. Okay. So, but I'll minimize my screen for myself so that I need not get disturbed. Okay. See, annotations. Okay. So let us start the session for today. Retail lending. I hope after my session, you will be comfortable with regard to retail lending. What are the schemes available in the bank? And remember, once again, I'm repeating, getting marks in the promotion, maybe it is a one time, but the knowledge is very important. And always remember, promotion examination marks or promotion is it should be a byproduct of your knowledge. Your knowledge should be increased, not that giving some MCQ questions. Maybe MCQ questions, you are very lucky, you got some 60 questions, you have answered it, then you got the promotion. Tomorrow, how you will handle? You have to handle a branch. You are becoming a manager if you're a scale 1. Is scale 2, scale 3 means you are taking higher responsibility, sir. Your knowledge should be in peaks, not the MCQs or answering MCQs. It doesn't serve any purpose to you or your bank. So I hope everybody will try to understand the concepts. Then when you become manager, you can manage your branch efficiently. Knowledge gives you confidence. And even I'm telling you, money, power will give respect only when you have that. But knowledge gives you respect till you are in this uh, uh, life. Okay, so this is the advantage of knowledge. Try to increase your knowledge, especially for your working environment. Okay, so let us start this retail lending session. See, there is a policy every year. Bank is issuing one retail lending policy, that is 606 per 2023. After that, there are so many circulars came, even 606. I have incorporated each and everything from September 2022 to September 2023. Here, I would like to stress you some point. After October, whatever circulars came, I have not read. Maybe there are some important changes. But my experience says for the last some 10, 15 papers I have seen, none of the questions came from after notification. None of the circular they have touched. So still, there may be a change after this PPT. If you are knowing that change, no problem, sir. You can update yourself, but don't think that this PPT is wrong, because this PPT I have updated up to 30th September only. After September, so many changes have come. Maybe 2, 3 changes, important changes might have come. You get updated. If possible, in the later session somewhere, once a time gets, I will read again October circulars and I will share. Okay. So let us go to the presentation. Now, first, I would like to discuss with regard to your retail lending CIC scores. CIC scores, any CIC, there are 4 CIC companies we have. All, I think everybody knows that: CIBIL, Experian, Equifax, and CRIF. These are the 4 companies. All these 4 companies give you score from 300 to 900. And 300 is the worst score, 900 is the best score. If anybody gets 900 means he is a very good customer, he is repaying all his loans promptly, then only anybody can get 900. This is the 300 to 900, first you have to remember. Now coming to 300 to 900, bank has segregated the 300 to 900 based on the risk which bank perceived. For example, 900 to 750, if the score is there, then it is low risk. It is low risk. If it is 700 to 749, it is normal risk. 650 is a normal risk. 650 is moderate risk. Below 650, high risk. Now, how to remember? Examiner is very much interested to ask you whether you know the for how much score, what type of risk grade your bank is giving. I told you 900 to 300. Okay, this is a scores. Simple. You remember one formula: 150, 50, 50. This formula you remember for CIBIL scores. First one is 900. We know already: low risk, normal risk, moderate risk, high risk. Only 4 risks are there. First one I told is 150. That means 900 to 750. In between, whatever score comes, it is low risk customer. Then you reduce 500. 500 means 750 is there. Now 750 less than. We have to write 700 to 750 first. Then again 50. That means 650 to 700. Then automatically less than 650 is high risk. Only 150 I gap here, 50 gap, 50 gap, I got the answers. But one thing you have to remember, 750 both places it is coming. So what you have to do is 750, you make it 749 here. 700, both places it came, you made it 699 here. Over. This will match with this table. I hope you understand how to prepare this table in the examination. If he asks about for how much score, what type of risk gradation your bank is giving. Next. Then whether the CIC, whatever reports we are generating, whether it is applicable to all loans. Yes, all loans it is mandatory to generate because it gives you information about the earlier credit history of the borrower, what type of loans he has taken, whether he is paying promptly or not. All these things you will verify through CIBIL report. Okay. Now, but two loans, bank said we need not generate CIC. Number one is loan against deposit, that is VSL, and staff loans. Please remember, your thinking is not important. Bank guidelines are important. Gold loan, we have to generate. DIR loan of 15,000, we are supposed to generate. Bank never gave any exception for these loans. Okay, so VSL and staff loan, it is exempted. This is the important thing you have to remember when you are generating CIC. Now, CIC is generally they will give 3-digit score, right? 3-digit only they will give 300 or 3-digit. If any CIC gives you, generally CIBIL will give like that, 2-digit score like -1 to 5. Anybody, sometimes CIBIL will give -1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Generally, if any history is there, means they will give 600 and 900. If there is no history, never he has taken loan, first time he is coming to the Canara Bank, then you will get -1. -1 means no loans for the last 36 months. Last 36 months, any customer has not taken any loan, 36 or more than that, 10 years, first time is coming. Then it will come -1 only. In the CIBIL also, it will written that no credit history found. Then normal, whatever powers we have, normal powers we can execute on that customer. Now, if it is come to 1 to 5 also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also, shortable credit ration can be taken by the sanctioning authority. This is what bank told. It is exceptionals. Okay, -1 to 5. Then comes to employees of the bank. When we told employees of the bank, we should not take CIBIL report, bank has given a privilege to all the employees. What is the least rate of interest for a low risk a customer is getting, same rate of interest will be given to staff. So for staff, CRG1, that is nothing but CS1, risk CRG, I will discuss later. CRG1, what is the best you are giving to customer, that will be given to you. Now coming to CRG. See, earlier the bank guideline says only based on the CIBIL report or experience, CIC, we call it as a credit information companies. 4 companies are there. Whatever marks their customer is getting, based on that, we used to take our delegation of powers. We used to take rate of interest also based on the CIC. Bank also used to give circulars like that. Later, Reserve Bank of India issued guidelines to all the banks. See, you cannot depend on only credit history for your delegation of powers and rate of interest. There are many other important criteria also there for a customer to decide on delegation of power and rate of interest. Then through 825/2021 circular, bank has changed the guidelines. Instead of CIC, we have started Canara Retail Grade. Very important, even full form also they may ask you, what is CRG? It is Canara Retail Grade. In Canara Retail Grade, we will give 200, we will give also marks here also, but not only CIBIL, some other important points of the customer also we will see. Based on that, CRG will be decided. CRG also same. Just like previous one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also same. CRG1, CRG2, CRG3, CRG4. Same. Low risk, normal risk, moderate risk, high risk. This is how bank implemented in the initial stage. Later date, one more rate they have added, that is CRG prime. That is coming as a low risk one. For example, after doing CRG, if a customer gets 95 marks and above, remember 95 marks and above, then CRG prime will be allotted. And CRG prime means he will get the best out of the best rate of interest in the bank. He is a very, very good customer if he gets CRG 95. Based on that, bank said low risk, then normal risk. Here maybe marks will be less. Okay, out of 100, these are the marks. Generally, most of the people may not get 95 and above. So based on that, grading is again. I will give that scoring connecting to CRG. We will discuss in the later slide. Now let us see regarding CRG other guidelines. Now you understood what is CRG. Joint borrow. Two customers are taking loan. A customer and his father is taking a loan. Then CRG shall be arrived for all the applicants. First point. Father also you have to do CRG. Son also you have to do CRG. That is the first point. Then we have done CRG for son and father. Then whose CRG we have to consider for low risk or normal risk? Bank said very clearly, when it comes to delegation of powers, higher CRG you have to consider. If CRG among the applicants, including non-earning member, even though, for example, son is employed, father is unemployed, even though we have to take both of them CRG we have to do, and worst we have to consider. Worst means, for example, father got moderate risk, son got low risk. Father is not even getting income, he is just retired. Father, son income only we are giving the loan, but still we have to consider worst only. Worst means CRG, son is low, father is moderate. Moderate only you have to consider. For example, low risk may be falling under RH powers. Moderate risk may be falling under RO power or CO power. This proposal has to go to RO or CO only. RH cannot sanction. So this is the guidelines. So simply, if CRG, when we are doing for two applicant, co-applicant, the worst CRG to be considered for delegation of powers. Now coming to rate of interest purpose. Two things we will see. I told CRG or CIC earlier, whatever it may be. For the purpose of rate of interest, always we have to consider best CRG. Now reverse. Rate of interest reverse. Now son got low risk. Father got moderate risk, I told. Rate for delegation of power, we have considered this one. It will be go to next higher authority, maybe ROCO. But for rate of interest, it is low risk we have to take. Why, sir? The logic behind is it is a competitive market. Other banks are also financing here. So bank said not to lose the customer, give the best rate of interest to the customer. For bank said for rate of interest, always we have to take best CRG, not worst CRG. Okay. Please remember, for deciding rate of interest, CRG non-earning member has to be ignored. This is important point. I told even though father is not having income, delegation of powers, we will see among the son and father which is worst. But for rate of interest purpose, father can be ignored because he is a not earning member. Okay, this is with regard to CRG guidelines, and CRG is applicable for all loans, HL, Canara vehicles for arriving rate of interest. Now, CIC, I told CIBIL scores and all exempted for staff loan and VSL. Now, CRG also, we need not arrive for some loans. That is Canara pension loan, Canara pension, education loan, gold loan, and Canara vehicle to firms and companies. When you are giving to individuals, you have to arrive CRG because rate of interest is based on CRG only. But CRG, we need not do for pension loans, education loans, gold loans, vehicle loans. Gold loans, are you doing CRG? Are you taking the CIC? Bank said for gold loan, irrespective of the amount, one CIC you have to generate and you have to sanction the loan. That's all. Even sanctioning authority can take any decision on gold loans. Education loans also. Okay, pension loans also. Same. Risk rating will CRG or CIC will not affect them. Okay, so with regard to CIC, we have to generate all these loans. CIBIL report we have to generate. The CRG process, what I discussed now, that you need not do for these 4 loans. Now let us see some important points. CRG rate of interest linked to CRG except the following schemes. That is delegation of powers. We have discussed whether we have to arrive. We need not do for these 4 loans. Now we came to rate of interest purpose. For rate of interest, bank has given the circular itself without any CRG rating. What are the loans? Any Canara Budget special packages, Canara Rent loan, Canara Jeevan, Swarna loan, Canara Cash, Canara Pension, Home Loan Circle, various type of education loans. If you observe education loan, bank says based on the loan amount only rate of interest is fixed. We are not doing any CRG. That's why it is exempted there, and you need not do CRG for rate of interest for all these loans. Bank has specifically told what rate of interest we have charged without connecting to CRG. Okay, now pre-sanctions over. CRG concept is over. Now let us go to pre-sanctions. Pre-sanction verification means when a retail lending borrower comes to you, you have to do some due diligence. You have to verify his credentials, his PAN card, his Aadhaar card, his ITR rate, and everything. Now, bank has tied up with one agency, and that agency name is Perifios. This is a fintech company. With this company, executives will help you in verifying all these documents, and they will tell you all these documents are genuine. Based on that, you can give the loan. Company name you have to remember for pre-sanction verification. We are doing with perforce. Then credit facilities to defaulting borrowers. When a borrower has came for a loan, he is a defaulter in other bank. Remember, when he is a defaulter in other bank, in retail lending, guidelines are very clear. If there is a write-off or a settled account, party has done with State Bank of India or a Bank of Baroda, he came to us. Canara, not with Canara Bank, he is doing with other bank. His credit risk is showing like that. Then bank said, if there is a write-off or a settled less than 3 years, that means recently happened. Just 1 month back, write-off happened. Just 1 year back, write-off happened. 2 years back, there is a settled account. Please remember, respective sanctioning authority cannot sanction. Next higher authority has to sanction. This is very important. When there is a write-off or settled account in 3 years, if it is more than 3 years, 3 saal ho gaya, 4 saal ho gaya, 5 saal ho gaya, bank said it can be ignored. Ignored means respective sanctioning authority can sanction the loan. Here I would like to tell you one more point which is very important for your day-to-day work. There may be a write-off account for more than 3 years or less than 3 years. Bank said only delegation of powers only. It is your due diligence. You have to verify why the write-off, why over settled. It is not that simply we have to sanction. If you feel, yes, there is a genuine write-off, okay, some party is having a problem, he has a problem with the bank made some loss to him. These things you have to analyze, and you have to see that intention of your customer is good. Something happened beyond his control. That is the reason these write-offs have happened. Then only you can sanction the loan. So this is what you should understand for your working. Now let us go to consumer segment defaulters in our bank. Dusra bank, if other bank means I said less than 3 years, you can, for examination purpose, less than 3 years, respect to sanctioning authority can do it. Above 3 years, write-off settle. Less than 3 years, next higher authority. Above 3 years, every sanction, respect to sanctioning authority. Respect to means whose powers the amount is, the loan is falling, is called as respect to sanctioning authority. For example, RAH, now all loan. RAH can do it. If it is less than 3 years, just 1 month back, there is a write-off you found. It should be sanctioned by ROH. This is how the linkage of write-off accounts. Please remember this, I am talking about defaulters of other banks. Now let us see defaulter of our bank. Our bank itself he has taken loan. There are write-off. There are settled. Agriculture loan he has taken KCC. Some write-off has happened. Okay. Then you remember when with our bank is a write-off are there. Please remember bank should not give any loan. No further direct, indirect finance. When he is a defaulter of your own bank, you should not give any finance. But bank has given 2 exceptions here. One is if he is not a willful defaulter. Okay, he is not a willful. If your bank decided he is not a willful defaulter, beyond his expectation, something happened and we have given write-off or a settled, then he is a genuine customer to some extent. Bank wants to help him. What way? 50,000 rupees finance we can give to this customer. 50,000 only. This is it. So many places it is there. You have to remember this answer. 50,000 rupees respective sanctioning authority can give, even though there is a write-off, there is a OTS in your own bank. But only thing is he must be a non-full defaulter first. He should be a non-willful defaulter. वो जानबूझ के default नहीं किया है. Second important point is the earlier loan. He might have gone for write-off. Na? That earlier loan minimum repaid 10% principal. Last, for example, his vehicle loan is written off. You have done written off 2 years back, vehicle loan. Now he came for another vehicle loan. Now, 2 things you have to see. Willfully has not defaulted earlier vehicle loan. Second thing what you have to see is in the earlier loan, maybe he might have taken 5 lakhs. Minimum 10% of principal he might have paid. That means 5 lakhs loan earlier he has taken. That means 1 lakh. 10% means how much? Sorry, 50,000. 50,000 and above loan, earlier loan, if he might have paid, then only you can sanction this loan. Otherwise, you cannot sanction. Again, I'm repeating, minimum 50,000 we can give. He should be a non-willful defaulter. And at the same time, previous loan, whatever he has taken, minimum 10% of the previous loan principal he might have paid. Then only this 50,000 you can finance. Now, coming to gold loans. Generally, gold loans are very secured. So, bank has permitted. But again, one condition. Bank said up to 1 lakh we can give gold loan after 3 months of date of clearance of OTS. whatever settlement we made with this party, after OTS, minimum 3 months, we cannot give any loan. After 3 months, we can give gold loan of 1 lakh. If it is more than 6 months over, then we can give above 1 lakh. So again, I'm repeating, gold loans we can give to this party, even though is a OTS write-off happened with our bank. Only thing is cooling period. After OTS amount has paid, less than 3 months, no loan. Above 3 months, 1 lakh. Above 6 months, above 1 lakh. Whatever amount you want, you can give. This is with regard to defaulters guidelines. Now coming to some other points, sanction of second and subsequent loan. If any loan, whether we can give second and subsequent loan when we are giving, what are the points to be considered? Aggregation of liabilities to be done to deciding the sanctioning authority. When you are giving a second car loan, second housing loan, total loans, aggregate liabilities, you have to total and you have to see the delegation of powers. In case of housing loans, aggregation of liabilities of all the HLs we have to take for deciding sanctioning authority. Same rule on the top, whatever it is, but it is in non-HL CRE category or HL CRE category. See, housing loan, what government decided is any person can have 2 housing loans. One for himself, for his family, and second maybe for his parents. Third one, if you are financing, it will be treated as a CRE. That is a HL CRE. Housing loan, commercial, real estate. Okay. So third loan means HL CRE. If any third loan, then it should go to the concerned competent authority for HL CRE. Now, second and subsequent four-wheelers. Anybody wants, excluding two-wheeler. Two-wheeler cannot be sanctioned. Remember, only four-wheelers can be sanctioned, more than one. When subsequent loan you are giving, the rule says, recent guidelines, remember, earlier RAH in charge only having powers. Now scale 3 sitting in RAH also having powers. So bank said, if anybody wants second vehicle loan, it can be given based on his repayment history and NTH and all, but the sanctioning authority is scale 3 in RAH. Second two-wheeler or scale 3 of RAH can sanction. Then, regarding stipulation of rate of interest, delegation of power we have discussed here. How to see total liabilities we will add and we will see whose delegation of power it is coming. If it is second car loan, RH scale 3 can sanction. Now coming to rate of interest part. Regarding stipulation of if a second loan you are giving, whether you have to add all the loans, first car loan, second car loan, then we have to see no. So when you are giving a second loan, you need not aggregate all the loans. That is the reason. First car loan, for example, we have given it 8.5%. Second car loan also, we will see like an individual car loan only. We will not add both the loans. Okay. This is with regard to rate of interest. Then all modifications, any modifications you want under retail lending, the concerned authority is GM Retail Asset Wing through respective circle office, you have to request. Then all proposals in respect of retail lending schemes of close letters of employees, any close letters of your staff close letters, then where it can be sanctioned. I will give an example so that you need not remember. When I took loan for my son when he's doing IIT, I went to a scale 3 branch. They said it will go to RAH. Though it will take some time. Then I have seen the guideline. A scale 4 can sanction my son loan in the branch itself. Immediately I went to one branch in Daba Gardens, Vizag. Same day loan was sanctioned. Why I'm telling this is to make you remember. That means a scale 4 can sanction our children education loans. If you go to a scale 4 branch, a chief manager and above, immediately, if he's a good chief manager, he wants to help you, same day they will sanction the loan for you. So this is the guideline you have to remember for your close letters. Not only education loan, any loan. Even if you want to take a gold loan for your close relatives, it can be sanctioned in scale 4 and above. So all close relatives, we will discuss who are the close relatives at a later part. Okay. All proposals of close relatives. Remember in retail lending, remember generally any loan of close relatives should be sanctioned by next higher authority only. This is for customers I am talking, not about us. This is for staff, over. This is employees, over. Now customers, any close relatives, then remember agriculture loan and personal loan under retail lending. This can be sanctioned by respective sanctioning authority if it is falling under his powers. But other than agriculture loan and personal loan, next higher authority only has to sanction. Example, car loan is there. You have sent one borrower's car loan to RAH. RAH has sanctioned 10 lakhs. Now next, his son came. His son also wants a car loan. Now RAH can sanction as per guidelines? No. What they told, if it is a personal loan, yes, son RAH sanction for father, son, mother, everybody they can sanction. Because personal loan, it is permitted for customers' close relatives. But in all other loans, car loan means it will go to RO only because they said next to higher authority. Then, if loans are sanctioned to close relatives of the sanctioning authority, then next higher authority shall consider. For example, one chief manager is there. His son loan, whether he can sanction, because scale 4 and above, we told now whether he can sanction. No, he cannot sanction. He has to send to next higher authority, even though he's a scale 4, because his son is there, so he cannot sanction. Now we'll come to embargo. Embargo means, first let us understand what is embargo. In any branch, if NPA is more than 5% in a particular segment, then that earlier branch used to powers, now RAH also cannot sanction. Again, I'm repeating, if there is a 5% NPA in a, for example, I'll tell you with example, vehicle loans. One branch has given vehicle loans of 100 loans, remember. The total exposure is for 100 lakhs. Just imagine. 100 lakhs vehicle loan exposure is there in that branch. Out of this 5% NPA, that means how much? 5 lakhs. If the branch NPA in vehicle loan segment is less than 5 lakhs, RAH can sanction. If 6 lakhs NPA is there, or even 5.1 lakh NPA is there, then RAH also cannot sanction. It should go to RO. That is next higher authority only can sanction. This is called embargo. And please remember, this embargo is not applicable for two-wheeler loans. Two-wheeler loans, even though your branch NPA is more, you can sanction. With respect to sanctioning authority can sanction. Now let us see what bank is telling regarding this embargo. When the branches are mapped to RAHs for sanctioning of mortgage retail loans, any loans, remember, branch mapped to RAH, no powers to sanction. Already all your retail lending sanctions have been given to RAH. Branch cannot sanction housing loan, car loan, anything, okay, except two-wheeler loan. Many loans of your education loan also, no, you cannot sanction. It has to go to RAH. Now you see, even RAH can do, your branch NPA is more than 5%. Whether RAH can do, bank said, branches mapped to RAH having NPA levels of more than 5% under any mortgage-based loans, the respective RAH have no powers to sanction. Even you are sitting in RAH, you cannot process a loan application of a branch where their NPA is more than 5%. Now remember the most important point. Then if any are 5% more NPA, every proposal will go to RO head only. Now RO head has to sanction. Okay, this proposal will go to RO head. RO head and above only can sanction. But actually it's a branch problem, not RAH problem. So here they have given some special powers to circle. What circle can do is, circle can authorize RAHs to sanction retail mortgage loans even though more than 5% NPA is there in the branch. Circle will give powers to RAH, yes, even though your specific branch NPA is more than 5%, you can sanction. If such powers are given to RAH, then RAH can sanction the loans. But remember, whatever powers circle got, by which of this power they are giving RAH to sanction, that will be reviewed quarterly. Circle will review what branch they have given powers to RAH, how it is going on, whether NPA is increasing. Based on that, circle again every quarter they will take a decision whether they want to continue the power with RAH or whether they want to revoke the powers. Okay, this is with regard to embargo concept. You should know for examination purpose, answer is 5%. 5% NPA means only RO has to sanction. Circle can give special powers to RAH. If less than 5% NPA, RAH will sanction any loan. Branch, they doesn't have any powers. Now, if branches mapped to RAH other than mortgage loans, it is mortgage loans, same rule, sir, same rule, anything is same. See, branches having NPA levels of more than 5%, no powers to sanction the loans under the scheme. Again, RO at CAC and above only can sanction. Circle head can give powers for retail lending more than 5%, penalizing this. Everything is same guidelines. Okay, the last one is Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana scheme was there. In the bank circular, they have written already it is discontinued because from 31st March 2022, government said it is discontinued. Now, next one is some important point I have written here. Vehicle loan. When you are giving a two-wheeler loan, two-wheeler, I'm talking about two-wheeler loan. Remember, when you are financing in a metro urban branch, minimum two-wheeler, minimum value, this is minimum 1 lakh and above. That means if I'm in Hyderabad as a branch manager or sitting in RAH processing, I cannot sanction a two-wheeler loan of less than 1 lakh. I cannot give 50,000, 70,000. Minimum should be 1 lakh. Minimum ticket should be 1 lakh. This is a very important point you can remember for examination purpose. When it is semi-urban and rural areas, no minimum limit. Even 50, 60,000 also we can sanction. This is a very important point for examination purpose. You can expect this question. Now, when we are giving retail lending loans, salary mandate we take from the customers, right? Salary mandate we take in a vehicle loan or a housing loan. Then, whether anybody can waive that? Yes, it can be waived. Whom we can waive? Now you can see DM AGM of RAH, that means almost RAH head, or DM AGM of ROCAC, or DM AGM of COCOC. All the vehicle loan means it will go to RAH, then RO, then CO. All are having powers. Okay. Now, sanctioning authority at DGM, ROCAC onwards are empowered to permit the relaxation up to the delegation of powers subject to following conditions. Sanctioning authorities of DGM and DGM, ROCAC are permitted, but they have to, certain conditions they have to follow. Number one is for waiver. Sanctioning authority should obtain pass sheet of the salary account of the prospective borrower for the past 6 months and verify salary credits are satisfied. Then post-dated checks are NACH ECS mandate accepted from the salary credit. They have to take a ECS or a post-dated checks from the salary account. They have to verify last 6 months in which bank he is having a salary account, whether 6 months salary is continuously coming or not. Proof of regarding his employment and confirmation, and all existing procedure pertaining to obtain of PDC may not be mandate to be followed. This is the normal guideline. These three are very, very important. Mostly this is important. Remaining all mandate to lega because salary is not coming, salary grade is not coming. Okay, mandate also they have not given. They want to waive both. That means they can permit. Only thing is salary they will verify 6 months. Much mandate they will take and they will allow. Okay, employee should be confirmed. Now comes to some other points here. Canara vehicle loans, green wheel vehicles. Okay, all these loans can be attached to RAH, will be sanctioned by RAH. Only RAH can sanction. This is very important peculiar point, sir. Canara Rent and Canara Mortgage. Remember, Canara Rent and Canara Mortgage loans up to 7.5 crores. Retail asset wing at head office can sanction. Canara Mortgage, Canara loans. They will ask you Canara Rent and Canara Mortgage loans up to what extent retail asset wing at HO can sanction. It is 7.5 crores. Above 7.5 crores, also it will go to head office. There is some corporate credit wings, they will sanction. Okay. Branches attached to RAHS, no powers to sanction any mortgage-based retail lending loans. Now, no loan you can sanction, that is a different case. You must remember this. Now, one more general condition. When you are giving education loan to customers, for example, I came for education loan to your branch. Here, for getting admission into engineering, we have to write MSET or TSET. Maybe in your state also, there will be an examination for merit to select the meritorious candidate. They will get some rank cards. Based on that, they will get admission into the colleges. But somebody is there, maybe his health is not good, some medical reasons, maybe went abroad. He has not written that exam. But still colleges, because we know that there are so many seats available in engineering colleges. Now engineering college, without this examination, qualifying exam or a competitive exam, they want to give admission to me. Then I can take admission and I can come for a loan. If I come without writing any exam, there is a condition to give the loan. That is, I should get a minimum 60% marks in the previous examination. That means if I am going for engineering in intermediate, I should get 60% marks. If it is a girl student or a SC/ST community student, then it is relaxed to 50%. Very important to remember the concept and the numbers. Okay. Now, Iraq norms. Everybody knows that even a retail lending, any loan, if it is not repaid for 90 days, it will be classified as NPA. Now, education loan, some other general point you should know. Courses not eligible for sanction. these courses, we will not sanction any education loan. That is, aircraft maintenance, we cannot give. Aircraft maintenance, vocational skill development, and off-campus courses. And even students of licensed franchise institutions are not eligible. They are not eligible to sanction education loan. Now, whether we have to cover life insurance for a student when we are giving education loan, please remember it is not mandatory, but it is recommended. You have to tell the customer it should be done. Okay. But remember, if at all you want to cover, and remember in Vidya Tantra it is mandatory. Normal education loan, it is not mandatory. Insurance to be covered is 120% of loan amount sanctioned without any upper cap. Okay. Insurance to be covered 120% of the loan amount. Then flexibility of selecting EMI commencement date to match the salary income. There are some guidelines with regard to flexibility of EMI. See, somebody has taken a Canara Budget loan or vehicle loan, salaried employee. Today he has taken, tomorrow, 11th of this month. His salary is coming on 1st. Then how he will repay? 11th is due after, now today is November 5th. November 5th. December 1st salary will come, it will be exhausted. So bank said, you have to give minimum 1 month repayment holiday. If you give 1 month repayment holiday from today, what happens? From November 5th, it will go to December 5th. Okay, December 5th. So 1 month holidays. Later, again, salary is not coming. Here, bank said, now you see the guideline. Bank should extend 1 month repayment holiday for all retail lending loans in the system by default from the date of sanction of the loan. 1 month holiday, everybody we should give in retail lending. At the same time, when it should start, 7 days from the salary generation after date of completion of 1 month repayment holiday. In this case, for example, somebody in the November 5th has taken loan, 1 month holiday. That means December 5th it has gone. Now salary, December 1st itself he has come, he has exhausted. Now how we will recollect on 5th? So bank said 7 days from the salary income generation. When the next salary will come after holiday? January 5th. January 1st, sorry. January 1st salary will come. Because December 1st it come, he has exhausted. Now December 5th you cannot deduct because salary will come now January 1st only. So 7 days from the salary income generation date, you have to take. After 1 month repayment holiday, you have to fix EMI date. This is how you have to fix. The most important things you have to remember is 1 month holiday you have to give and 7 days from salary you have to fix the EMI. Then there is a portal Samiksha. Remember the name Samiksha. What is the purpose of Samiksha? This is a sanction reviews. Whatever loans you are sanctioning, all these sanctions will be reviewed in portal. Okay, and one more advantage is not only review, turnaround time also will be monitored. Within how many days you are sanctioning retail lending loans also can be monitored by your RO, CO, HO, whoever it may be the competent authority. So Samiksha, there is a portal. Will take care of your review mechanism in retail lending. At the same time, they will review your turnaround time. Now coming to one more general guideline, that is introduction of online sponsor debit e-mandate registration facility for recovery of monthly through nudge. So any loan you are giving means automatically you will put a ECS mandate. The guideline says APA based mandate where a customer may register, lodge the mandate through net banking and debit card credentials to debit the destination bank accounts. Earlier days, parties used to come to our bank and used to give the ECS mandate application and all. Now there is a concept called API based e-mandate started. In that, customer can use net banking and debit card credential, and he himself can do the give the mandate to the other bank to transfer the funds from that bank to your bank as a loan installment. So API e-mandate concept is there. Remember the most important point. Whenever party EMI is maybe 10,000 rupees, imagine 10,000 rupees. In API e-mandate, he will go and he will put 10,000. No. Bank said we have to guide the customer to mandate upper limit at least 20% more than the EMI. That means you should give 12,000 rupees. Why? Tomorrow rate of interest may increase and some charges may be debited. That amount also we can recover from his account where he is maintaining salary. That's why bank said more than 20% EMI, we have to guide the customer to put in the to lodge when he is doing e-mandate through API based concept. Now, let us go to some other point. Concessions of rate of interest. Bank has issued one circular in housing loan and vehicle loans for including wheeler, agriculturist, everything. Up to 30th September 2003 is applicable. Bank said these concessions bank has given for 4 slabs in HHL. Housing loan, 4 slabs. Up to 50 lakhs, 50 to 1 crore, 1 crore to 2.5 crore, and above 2.4 crore. HL 4. 4 are there. Different rate of interest bank has given. Concession bank has given here. Okay. Then vehicle loan, only 2 slabs. One is 15 lakhs, another is 15 lakhs and above. 2 slabs they have created. And remember, whatever these concessions, the best are reduced rate of interest when bank is giving. This is applicable only for 3 years. Only for 3 years. Okay. Only for 3 years. Later, after 3 years, the whatever normal housing loan, normal vehicle loan rate of interest is there, that will be charged to this customer. So this is a very excellent feature which your bank is giving to your housing loan customers and vehicle loan customers, and it is a time bounded. Now it is applicable up to 30th September. I think it was extended. Okay. Now we will come to some other point, that is guidelines for approving builder projects of housing loan portfolio. Builder's project for housing portfolio shall be approved by, if it is a RERA, RERA means safe. So RO head they are given power. RERA means safe, RO head is having power. Non-RERA projects, only circle head has to approve. Okay. In case of, please remember, in case of number of units, financing to a particular project, in one project, single project, if you have exceeded 25% of the total units, one builder is constructing 100 flats. In that, your branch has financed, in your circle, it was financed more than 25% loans. That means out of 125 loans, single Canara Bank has given. Then remember, it should be taken next 26th loan onwards, or more than 25%, whatever loan you are going to sanction in that particular project, because you are concentrating on one single project. You have to take prior clearance from GM, CGM, HOCAC for further lending in the project. And all these projects, whatever is there, RO has to give the report in quarterly basis on 15th of the completion of the quarter. Now there are some product codes I have given here. These are the product codes available. I don't recommend it to remember you, but because in the policy they have given, I have kept in one place. If you are able to recollect, if your memory is good, you can remember. After you are practicing Canara Mortgage, all these things, you can do that. Otherwise, you have to by heart, no choice. Otherwise, I never by hearted, I have left it. Okay. There are so much thing to read. This is the second chapter, which they told about the product numbers, product codes of the loans. Now, housing loan priority. Already we discussed it in depth when I have taken priority class through CBOA. One more repetition we are making here, that's all. Remember, when you are financing a housing loan project, remember, it is differentiated as per loan and project cost in metro and other than metro. Metro means population of 10 lakhs and above. That is called metro, cities, metro places, okay? Other than metro means small rural areas. Project cost should not be more than 45 lakhs and loan amount should not be more than 35 lakhs. If it is a non-metro, small places, rural areas, project cost is 30, loan amount is 25. Always you know that project cost will be more. Project cost means land, construction, registration, everything is there. So it will be more always. So loan amount will be less. So remember, how I remember is 45, 35, 30, 25. I know the concept. I read only numbers. 45, 35 is metro only, bigger amount. So 45, then 45 will be project cost only, more amount. So 45 project cost, 30 is loan amount, 35 is a loan amount, 45, 35, 30, 25. Okay, this is how you have to remember, because it's a repetition. In the priority sector also it is there, housing loan policy also it is, retail lending policy also it is there. When anybody comes for repair, then banks guidelines of RBI says up to 10 lakhs in metro is priority, up to 6 lakhs you are giving to repairs and renovation is priority. How much you can sanction? As per your guidelines, you can sanction 15 lakhs. For repairs and renovation, you can give 15 lakhs. If you give 15 lakhs, it's a non-priority. If you give 10 lakhs in a metro, it's a priority. If you give 6 lakhs in a other than metro, it's a priority. That's all. Okay. Now, banks loans to make any government agency for construction of dwelling units. See, you have given a loan to government agency, and in turn, that government agency is constructing some houses. And what purpose? For slum clearance. or for rehabilitation of some dwellers, then whatever loan that government agency is giving to an individual to construct a house, remember to classify in your bank accounts as priority the loan what government agency has given to the borrower or a customer. The carpet area of that house should not be more than 60 square meters. For example, 60 square meters is very important. Now, banks loan to affordable housing projects. When you are giving loans to affordable housing projects, again, same thing. The house should not be more than 60 square meters. Both of them answer is same. But here, one more condition they have told. That is at least 50% that FAR, at least using at least FAR 50% should be there for dwelling unit. So floor area space and the floor area index, floor space index. This is floor space index. This is floor area space. Okay. This is the full forms. Then banks will give loans to housing loan companies, NBFCs. This is NBFC. Bank will give to HFC and HFC will give finance to individuals. Then also bank can write this amount given to HFC as a priority subject to condition. The loans what HFC is giving should be 20 lakhs per borrower, only 20 lakhs. NBFCs, I told you, if you are giving to HFC, HFC should give only 20 lakhs, then only priority. The priority class, I told you, again, repetition I'm doing here. When you are giving a agriculture loan, 10 lakhs only. When you are giving a MSME loans, then it is 20 lakhs. So housing MSME 20, when it gives to agriculture, it is up to 10 lakhs only priority. Now, let us see some important point. One more important point, CRE. Already I told you what is a HL, non-HL CRE means commercial residential. Commercial means non-priority. When CRE we call, when third unit party is constructing. Third unit. What is the rate of interest? There is a change, my dear friends. Please remember, if a third unit, when you are giving rate of interest is 0.25 extra, only 0.25% extra, than housing loan rate of interest. If you are giving fourth loan, it is 0.5% extra. Okay, this is the rate of interest part. Then anybody you are giving a housing loan for construction of house and purchase of site. Somebody want to site also. Generally, we will give for purchase of house, purchase of flat, purchase of site and construction of house. When you are giving, first party wants to take for purchase of site. There is a Canara Site also in our bank product is there. Other than that, if anybody is taking such type of first for site, then remember that construction should start within 12 months from the date of disbursement of this loan. Within 12 months, you should start construction of house when you are giving a loan for site. Then please remember, if this time 12 months, if customer wants, sir, I could not able to construct the house in 12 months, or I have not constructed the house within 12 months. After 12 months he came, then you have to take permission of CAC of the board to extend more than 12 months. Then adoption of national building code. This we are discussing CRM policy of the bank. Okay, 1 crore and above means real estate exposures also. This national building code concept will come 1 crore and above. Co-lending to bank. When co-lending by banks to NBFCs, HFCs to priority, there is a point here, percentage point. Bank will take its share of the individual loans on back-to-back basis in the books. Whatever loan we have given to NBFC, we will take it as a priority. But only one condition is NBFC shall be required to retain minimum 20% share of the individual loans on their books. So 20% is very important for examination purpose. Now comes to pricing of credit. Everybody knows in the bank, in our bank, we follow mainly two rate of interest. One is RLLR, another is we are linking to MCLR. Remember, agriculture is for MCLR and RLLR is for your MSME and retail loans. So retail lending loans, we are linked to RLLR. And remember, RLLR was initiated in our bank from 1st October 2019. Now something with regard to takeover of top-up loans. See, when bank wants to take over of housing loan, okay, but housing loan with top-up also you want to take. The bank has given already top-up on housing loan. Then what is the conditions? When bank wants to give housing loan with top-up, the guideline says we can consider the loan under top-up loan under Canara Home Loan Plus, subject to some conditions. Other bank has given housing loan also, top-up loan also. Now, both loans you want to take over to Canara Bank. Then the guideline says, very important, numbers you have to remember. If it is less than 3 years period, then registered sale value to be considered for the purpose of reckoning LTV to take over outstanding liability. The value of the security you have to consider now. What value you have to consider? If it is within 3 years he is coming, you have to consider only registered sale deed value, only document value. Above 3 years and up to 5 years period, if he is coming to you, then increase the cap of 20% sale deed value. What is the sale deed value? For a sale deed value is 100 lakhs. You can consider it as a 125 lakhs, 25% more than value or realizable value of fresh valuation. You will get a valuation on that, whatever valuation valuer has given. In that valuer gives 3-4 values: market value, realizable value, distressed value. You have to consider realizable value or first one, whichever is less. That means, again, I'm repeating, if it is 3 to 5 years, if it is coming home loan plus along with for takeover, whatever registered sale value is there, plus 25% or realizable value given by the valuer in the valuation, whichever is less to be considered. Now, coming to above 5 years period, you can take realizable fresh valuation only. Remember, this is a takeover. You cannot take market value. Okay, only realizable value has to be considered. For what purpose? For calculating loan to value, LTV. Now let us see loans delegations. NBFCs, HFCs. If a takeover is coming for a salaried class, only delegations, try to remember if possible. Otherwise, कम से कम तुक्का मारने के लिए थोड़ा आइडिया चाहिए. याद रखना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. How to remember these things? Even I don't remember all these things. Okay. First, you see NBFCs, HFCs, when we are taking over from other banks, if it is a takeover from a salaried class, bank says low normal risk customer, RAH head can permit delegations. Okay. But above that, RO head, moderate and all, RO head CS. This is for salaried class. Coming to non-salaried class, if non-salaried class taken loan on NBFCs, HFCs, then CO head only can sanction. That too with some conditions. It's very easy. Salaried means privileged. Non-salaried means little bit stringent. CO head only has powers. And remember what the guidelines they told. What are the CO head? Even though, despite he sanctioning this loan, he has to comply some norms. What is that? Assessment of NBFC is acceptable. Whatever they have analyzed in an earlier loan, that should be acceptable to you first, as per your parameters and policies. Then EMT documents should be obtained and ensured through LSR for enforceability. Documents should be proper or normal point. Most important. Prior to takeover, the account should have satisfactory conduct with the transferring NBFC for a minimum period of 1 year. That means minimum 1 year period, it should run there and satisfactorily it should run there. Then only for non-salaried class who are all coming, bringing their housing loans from takeover from NBFC, HFC, circle head can permit. And the last one is minimum risk rate, CRG should be moderate. Then only CO head can take over the loan from NBFC, HFC. Now coming to some other delegation of powers with regard to housing loans, takeover of housing loan from RRBs. If RRB is sending, then low risk, normal risk, regional head only. RRBs, RAH head over no powers. RAH head, no powers. Moderate, circle level. See, here they told NBFCs, RAH head can sanction, low risk, normal risk. Moderate, RO head. When salaried class people, non-salaried, straight away CO head. When comes to RRBs, they directly told only low and normal, straight away RO head. Then circle head. That means one power, one extra delegation they have taken when it comes to RRB. Okay. Now we will go to cooperative banks. If any cooperative bank, somebody has taken a housing loan, when he wants to come to your fold, only circle head can sanction. So one thing you have to remember, cooperative banks, only circle head can sanction. NBFCs for non-salaried also, only circle head can sanction. Then repayments, whenever you are giving any retail lending loan, please remember the tenor, the repayment period, what you must give is what is available in the transfer bank, same repayment you have to give. For example, somebody is coming, transferring his loan from Bank of Baroda. Bank of Baroda, 10 years he has taken housing loan, 10 years repayment. He repaid for 5 years. Okay, 5 years is left out there. Now he is coming to your bank, takeover, housing loan. We can give generally in housing loan 30 years repayment. Can we give? We cannot give. In takeover, the residual period in Bank of Baroda, whatever party is having, that much only you can give. That means only 5 years you can give. This is important with regard to repayment in takeover. Now, loan to individual exposures. Remember, if anywhere a question asks what is meant by retail lending, retail exposure means up to 7.5 crores. Up to 7.5 crores only we can give maximum retail lending. That is the reason you see Canara Mortgage, Canara Rent, bank has kept up to 750 lakhs only, maximum loan. Okay, 7.5 crores only. And for giving 7.5 crores also, as per Basel risk weights, it is 75% we have to maintain. Now, whenever you are giving any loan on shares, remember guarantees. When you are giving a guarantees, a minimum cash margin of 25% you have to maintain, with the overall margin of 50% have to be maintained in respect of guarantees issued by bank for capital market operations favoring stock and commodity exchange. Peculiar answer, try to remember. Cash margin 25, within margin 50%. When we are financing respect of guarantee bank for capital market operations. Now we have gone to housing loans, LTV ratio and risk weights. This question in this slide is very important for you to remember. First, let us see what is the provisioning. See, generally provisioning you might have heard in recovery. When the account became NPA, we will make provisioning, right? But standard accounts also we have to make provisioning, because always there is a chance of default is available in any account. So in housing loans, that provisioning, even though it is standard, good account, still we have to keep 0.25% provision set aside. Now let us see LTV ratios. Housing loans, LTV ratio, first we should know how much LTV is, that's nothing but margin. How much margin party wants to maintain. And risk weight. Based on the security, what is LTV? LTV means I have written on the bottom. Total outstanding liability in the account, like principal, interest, charges, everything. Principal, interest, and whatever charges you are taking, divided by residual realizable value of the security. Whatever collateral or security you have taken, that residential property, that value of the property to the loan liability. Liability divided by security will give you LTV. Okay, bank says here, not even bank, RBI says to keep this much of LTV here, up to 30 lakhs. See, here the margin also you see, up to 30 lakhs in your housing loan margins I am talking now. In case of housing loan less than 10 years old, up to 30 lakhs, margin is 10%. 30 to 75 lakhs, margin is 20%. Above 75 lakhs, minimum 25% margin you have to maintain. Remaining only we can give loan. And remember, if it is more than 10 years old house, so banks at 25%. It is very easy to remember. Generally, any loan margin will be 25%. So housing loan also, above 10 years, it is 25% only. But less than 10 years old, new house means we will give some concessions up to 30 lakh, 10%. 30 lakh to 75 lakhs, 20%, above 75 lakhs, 25%. Even in the case of repairs, renovation, expansion, also 25%. This is with regard to housing loan margin. Understanding the margin, let us go to the top slide again. LTV ratio, up to 30 lakhs, how much margin we have to maintain? Minimum 10%. 10% means if it is above 80 LTV, less than 80 LTV means minimum margin is 20. Then risk weight is 35%. It can be 90, less than 20 it will go. So 35% risk weight you will take from Basel. Then if it is 80 to 90%, that means margin is squeezed. It is more than 20% margin. Here you are maintaining more than 20%. So weight is 35 only risk weight. When it comes to above 80 and below 90, then it is reduced to less than 20%. In that case, we have to risk weight take 50%. Risk is more, margin is less here. Here margin is less. It is coming down from 20 to low. So 50% risk weight. Less than 80 means more than 20% margin you are taking. So 35% risk weight. Now again you see 30 to 75 lakhs. It is even less than 80 only we have to take. That means 20 and above only margin will be there. You see here 30 to 75 minimum 20%. So minimum 20% will be maintained. So 35% provision. Above 75 lakhs, LTV ratio should be 75 because 25% margin you are taking here. So 50% risk weight you have to take because amount is more, margin is more, 50% weighted. Here amount is less, but here you have reduced the margin. That's why risk weight is more. So understanding this concept, you should remember the answers. 3550, 3550, you remember 3550, 3550. And these slides here, this is very important, this area. Okay. Okay. Now I hope you understand what is the margins for 10 years house, more than 10 years house. No confusion for more than. Anything is 10%. Here you have to remember. And three slabs you have to remember 30, 30 to 75, above 70. Three types. 10%, 20%, 25% is the margin for housing loans. But it should be less than 10 years old house. Now let us see prepayment penalty. If any customer has taken loan from you and he wants to close the loan by taking over to other bank, then bank says foreclosure charges will not be applicable for the not to be charged in case of floating rate term loans. If it is a floating rate term loan, you should not charge any penalty. If it is a business loan, other than business, you can business means you can charge. Other than business means you cannot charge. Individuals going to he's enjoying floating rate here. He wants to go somewhere. No takeover charges. Now, rejection of education loan. Who can do? I already told you in my CRM policy, any rejection of housing loan, any loan, concurrence of next higher authority only. Only one rejection manager can do. That is government sponsored scheme. Okay. Then pre-release audit. It is 5 crores and above. Actually, for retail lending, it is 5 crores and above. Please remember. Normal credit monitoring class, it is different. But here retail lending, they are telling retail lending up to 5 crores, which are backed up by mortgage. Pre-release audit we have to do. Less than 5 crores, we need not do. Okay, as far as retail lending is concerned. Credit audit. Today evening, I have a class on monitoring tools. In that, I will discuss in depth about this. But as far as retail lending is concerned, in the retail lending policy also, they have mentioned about credit audit and all. Let us discuss. Credit audit is applicable for 3 crores and above. First of all, understand what is a credit audit. Credit audit means once a loan is sanctioned, a chartered accountant will come and will go to unit and see all the papers, whether you have followed all the sanction norms, whether mortgage is proper, whether the unit, whatever money you have disbursed, whether it is constructing there or not, everything they will verify and they will give a report. Chartered accountant will come generally and he will submit the report. Now, this credit audit, when it should start? Remember, if it is a working capital limit plus term loan, within 3 to 6 months, that means your loan sanctioned in 1st November. Branch also disbursed on 1st November. Immediately, if CA comes for credit audit, what he can verify, sir? Nothing, na? Just no money went. So they will take a gap of minimum 3 months. That means December, January, February. February only if chartered accountant comes. What happens is in these 3 months, whatever amount they have disbursed, whether the end use has been happened or not, he can verify. So that is the reason bank said credit always starts after 3 months only of the disbursement, not before that, to have a proper audit. So remember, this will start from 3 to 6 months from the date of first disbursement. If you remember if you understand the concept, it will be easy to go to the nearest answer. Then term loan means same, within 3 to 6 months from the first disbursement. Anything, term loan plus working capital, after 3 months of disbursement, but within 6 months, it will be given by CRM section and auditor will come and he will do. Then this is important point. Even CRM also we will discuss because it can be read any number of times. You can expect question from this type of points. In respect of accounts, additional facilities are permitted frequently. Conducting credit audit is to be restricted maximum 2 times in a financial year, preferably with a gap of 6 months between 2 audits. For example, somebody you have given 3 crores loan. Again, you have given some 50 lakhs. Again, it's increasing. Every time exposure you are giving, whether we have to do every time credit audit. So here the bank says maximum 2 times in a financial year. Maximum 2 times in a financial year means 6 months. So preferably gap should be 6 months between 2 audits. Okay. Then legal audit. Legal audit is also 5 crores and above. Release audit 5 crores, legal audit 5 crores. Okay. And during RBIA, this legal audit means Okay, I'll discuss there, but anyway, I'll tell you here also. Legal audit means one loan you have given. LSR was given by the lawyer. We have taken mortgage, everything. But during inspection, one more advocate we will invite, and that advocate, this advocate should not be the previous advocate, earlier advocate who has issued the LSR should not come. A second advocate, other than the lawyer who has issued LSR, will come. Again, he will verify entire documents and he will give a certificate. That is called legal audit. So checking all the documents once again, it will happen along with RBI. When inspection is going on, for above 5 crore proposals, again one more lawyer will come and he will give this legal audit report. Okay. And LSRs. Generally, we will take one LSR, but above 5 crores, we have to take two LSRs. Valuations, two valuations, 5 crores and above. I think so many places, so many points are there. But to my understanding, in CRM policy, 10 crores, retail lending, 5 crores, and agriculture also, sorry, CRM policy also, they have changed it to 5 crores. Retail lending also 5 crores, but in agriculture policy, still it is available as 10 crores. But in the examination, if question comes, you have to carefully read the lines. Okay. Then revaluation. Everybody knows revaluation happens after every 3 years. But only one condition is, if any retail lending loans like mortgage loans, Canara Rent, housing loan, all these things where you are getting a property under mortgage, 50 lakhs and above loans only, we have to do once in 5 years. These points are repeated points. If you have listened to my earlier classes, some in other topics also I have discussed CRM. I think CRM I have discussed these points. Then review of long-term retail loans. So this is a new concept. You should understand. All retail mortgage loans with present exposure of 100 lakhs, and all education loans backed up by mortgage with present exposure of 50 lakhs, same point. Okay, here 50. But other than education, it is 100 lakhs. These loans has to be reviewed for once. The guideline says, shall be reviewed within 2 years from the date of first disbursement for first time. Once the loan has been given, it has to be reviewed within 2 years. All retail loan, regular and standard. And all these things to be completed within 2 years, within 2 years from the date of first disbursement. Review of such accounts shall be completed before 15th June 2023 as a one-time exercise. Already these dates are over, but if examiner sees these lines in the retail lending policy, he can pick up. So we must understand this, okay? And review charges will not be there up to 5 crores. Whatever charges that we are doing now, this review. So charges will not be there for the customer up to 5 crores. But if CIR score of the correspondent to high risk, we are doing, once the loan is sanctioned, we are doing. If CIR score of the high risk, as per the suitable action of including review of pricing shall be done by the sanctioning authority. So when you are doing this review mechanism of these term loans, actually this concept was not there earlier. Now this is a new concept. You should know that all retail lending loans, mortgage loans above 100 lakhs and all education loans, mortgage above 15 lakhs has to be reviewed within 2 years from the date of a first disbursement. This is a new concept you have to remember. Then nodal section, who will do? Retail monitoring section, retail asset wing. For retail loans above 5 crores, annual review of term loan is applicable. This already, I will discuss this in monitoring. Now, turnaround time. Housing loan proposals, within how many days we have to sanction? If it is up to 25 lakhs, within 21 days we have to sanction. Above 25 lakhs, within 30 days. All other loans, 7 days. Vehicle, budget, teacher. Remember, housing loan only up to 25, 21 days, above 25 lakhs, 30 days. Now we came to the products. Now we will discuss products. Gist of product. This is first one is housing loan to individuals. Let me check the time, whether you need a break or not. It is 11:20 now. I will complete this housing loan. It is a, I think it will take 15-20 minutes, but no problem. I'll finish housing loan. Then we will see other loans. Housing loan, you know pretty well, it can be given for 3 purposes. One is construction of house or a flat or purchasing of a ready-built house. These two, everybody knows it. Everybody knows these points. purchase of site and construction of house. This also we will give. I told you, anybody takes site loan means construction means within 12 months he has to start the construction. Otherwise, CAC of the board can extend. We have discussed it just now. Remember, when somebody wants to purchase plot also for construction of house, the maximum loan under housing loan, whatever eligible amount, 60% only we can give for plot construction. That means remaining 40% we have to give for construction purpose. Site 60%, construction 40%. This is the 60-40 percentage we have to follow. This is very important. For site, we can give maximum 60% loan. Even as a staff, you want to take a housing loan, same guideline. 60% of the eligible amount you can put in site. Now, repairs and renovation. Already I told you it can be sanctioned 15 lakhs, subject to completion of 3 years from the commencement of repayment of the housing loan. If anybody wants repairs and renovation, sir, he has taken 1 year back. Immediately, can he come for repairs? No. So bank said minimum 3 years gap should be there for coming for repairs and renovation. 3 years and the maximum loan is 15 lakhs we can give. Now come to expansion. Upgradation of creation of additional amenities. Housing loan can be sanctioned under 2 components. This is a new guideline. This is a new guideline we have to remember. If anybody has come for expansion of housing loan or creation of additional amenities, then loan can be sanctioned. Let us see what is the guideline here. There are 2 components here, component 1 and component 2. Component 1 says for expansion of existing unit, upgradation, creation, finance up to 75% of the project cost we can give. Whatever project he will bring, for example, he wants to go additional amenities here. For example, he want to go for one more bathroom, one more kitchen. Okay, like that, any additional, not repair, additional amenities. Then whatever project he has placed, he said that I require 10 lakhs. I want to construct more. Then we can give 75% of the project cost we can give. Just like repairs, everywhere 75% only will come. Then component 2, this is for gradation. Branch can include cost of furnishing by way of fixing immovable attachments enhancement. That also can be permanent component 2 in the total project cost with a maximum up to 15% of the loan or 50 lakh, whichever is lower. Please note, component 1 is for upgradation, existing unit of expansion, we can use 75% of the project cost. If party asks for furnishing, by fixed furnishing, immovable attachments he wants to put, then 15% of the, in the total project cost, 50%, 15% of the loan amount or maximum 50 lakhs we can give. Further, while sanctioning HL, branch can include cost of furnishing by way of fixed furnishing, immovable property enhancement in the total project cost component shall be maximum 25% of the housing project, maximum 50 lakh, whichever is lower, subject to following. It can be given 25% or maximum 50 lakhs also, but the conditions are 2. The first condition is minimum gross income of the applicant shall be 12 lakhs per annum. Minimum is gross salary should be 12 lakhs. And next, the total project of the house shall be 100 lakhs and above, excluding component 2. Ye component chhod dena hai. When you want to give 25% of 50 lakhs, then 2 conditions. Project should be, house should be 1 crore and above, project cost. Then gross income of the customer also should be 12 lakhs. Then only you can give 25% maximum 50. Otherwise, 15% maximum 50. Okay. So this is the new guideline you have to remember with regard to retail lending. Now solar. If anybody wants to put a solar rooftop on his house, please remember it is for customers. It is only available for house, not for flat. Apartment they cannot make. Apartment how they will make, sir? So many permissions. All other tenants also should allow. Then only anybody can put solar. That's why they told solar only for houses. Okay, construction of individual houses. Okay, then these solar they can put renewable energy. So bank is recommending, government is recommending. How much they will get? Please try to understand this, very important, because this scheme is everywhere same answers. In some other product also it will come. The first one is how much kilowatt solar unit we can put in our house. This is 1.20 capacity difference, sorry, amount I will tell you first. 1.20 lakh per 1 kilowatt we can give. maximum benchmark cost of installation of solar component is rupees 1,20,000 per 1 kilowatt. And how much maximum we can give? 10 kilowatt. If you want to put solar in your house, you can put 10 kilowatt solar unit in your house. So that AC, everything will come now free of cost, power free. Remember, 1.20 per kilowatt, maximum 10 kilowatts, maximum kilowatt. Now, the thing is, 10 kilowatts means it is becoming 10 lakhs for without storage battery. If he doesn't want any battery storage, we can give maximum 10 lakhs. But if he wants storage of battery also, then we can give 12 lakhs. Again, I'm repeating not to get confused. If anybody wants to put a solar, rooftop solar in their house, they can put. Conditions are 1.20 lakh per 1 kilowatt we will finance. Maximum 10 kilowatts we can finance. And if it is with battery, battery cost is more, it is 12 lakhs. If the battery doesn't want, only 10 lakhs. This is the maximum loan amount we can sanction for rooftop solar. Now, subsidy part, let's see. If subsidy also, if then what they have to resident sector, maximum up to 3 kilowatt capacity. Actually, we can go up to 10 kilowatt. But up to 3 kilowatt, 40% will be given. 40% of benchmark cost will be given. But if they can go up to 3 kilowatt, if any customer puts 3 kilowatt to more than 10 kilowatt, then same 40% of 3 kilowatt, anyway he will get whatever here they are giving, they will give. The balance, they will get 20% of the RTS system for 3 kilowatts to 10 kilowatt. This is how the subsidy will be given to the customer. Okay. So up to 3 lakhs, maximum 10 lakhs he can take with battery, 12 lakhs without battery, 10 lakhs. 1.20 per kilowatt we will finance, and maximum 10 kilowatt he can put solar. If it is 1 kilowatt up to 3 kilowatt means we will give 40% benchmark subsidy. If it is 3 lakh to 10 lakhs means more than 3 lakh, 10 lakhs, if somebody puts a solar up to 3 lakhs, whatever eligible, he will get 40%. Remaining, he will get 20%. Now I came to housing loan finance scheme. Okay, I'll finish this product. This will take a little bit time. Housing loan finance is individuals also we will give, and salaried or non-salaried, everybody we will give. The first most important point is how much eligibility part. First, we will see eligibility. 2 years job holder only we will give. For your understanding, I'm telling 2 years minimum he might have worked somewhere. He's a salaried individual. And remember, the latest organization from whom where he is coming, minimum he might have completed 6 months in the current organization. The main eligibility is minimum 2 years he might have worked in one or 2 months he might have served as a salaried employee, out of which from the latest company from where he is coming, in that company he might have worked for a minimum 6 months. This is the first eligibility criteria for any salaried individual. Okay, then if somebody has left the job just 3 months back to some other good company with a good package, we have to permit na. So but condition what? 2 years, minimum 6 months in the latest company. When bank said, if there is a break, 6 months break, then it can be permitted. But there are some conditions. What are the conditions? This current, wherever he has transferred, shifted to company. In that company, minimum 6 months he might have worked. Because he has not in the earlier company, in a new company where he is working now. Recently, he left the earlier job and came now. 6 months, he should work, first point. Second point is, his gross salary in the present employment should be 1.25 lakh and net salary is 1 lakh. Second condition. These conditions are applicable only for the people who made a break of 6 months service. Not for all others, 2 months, minimum 6 months, okay. If anybody is working in 3 years in a company, you can give straight away, no problem. But every time we have to see for a salaried, last 6 months, whether he is working in this company or not, from where he came for loan. If he is working, no problem. If less than 6 months, if he is working in his present company where he has shifted, then these guidelines will applicable. First is he should work in the new company for 6 months. Minimum gross salary is 1.25. Minimum net salary should be 1.1 lakh in this company. And NTH, he has to maintain 30% or 40% of the loan. Then only this relaxation he can give. Who can give this relaxation? RO head, CAC, proposals below RO head, CAC, RO head can give. Okay, RO head, CAC and above authorities, respective sanction authorities up to the delegated powers. That means RO head CAC can permit. Simple. Business and self-employed. If businessman comes for eligibility, well, earlier guidelines only, no problem. He should be there in the business for a minimum 3 years. Remember, business 3 years, job only 2 years eligibility. 2 years confirmed service means we can give the loan. Okay, but 6 months is condition, one more condition. But business only last 1 year back only or 2 years back only he started. Can't we give? We can give. RAH head, RO head can reduce up to 1 year. Minimum eligibility is 3. It can be relaxed to 1 year by RAH head and RO head. Now coming to the one eligibility part is over. That is salaried or non-salaried. How much time they should work or how much time they have run their business, they will see. That is eligibility part. Now let us go to the age part. If any customer comes to you for a housing loan less than 60 years, not retired, he is already working, and repayment always, you remember, in housing loan, your housing loan repayment is maximum 30 years or age of the borrower attains 75 years, whichever is less. Okay. For example, a 50 years person has come in the first case. Maximum 30 years we can take. 50 plus 30, it is becoming 80. But we cannot give up to 80 because the rule says up to 75. That means 50 means 75 means 25 years. So you can give repayment for a 50 years borrower is maximum 25 years only. If any customer wants to avail full 30 years, he should come for a housing loan at the age of 45 years. If 45 somebody comes, exactly it matches with 30 years. He can 75 also, 30 also. So 45 years and below people can get maximum repayment in housing loan. All others, when they are crossing 45, the repayment will come down. Repayment period will come down. Okay, this is the concept. So bank says, if less than 60, if somebody is coming and he wants repayment only up to 75 years, which bank felt normal, respect to sanctioning authority can sanction the loan, no problem. But remember second case, if 60 years to 70 years age, no, that means retired, just like that we will remember, but repayable within 75 years. So he has not asked any repayment. No, no, sir, I don't want any concession. I will pay within 10 years. He came at 65 years age. But he says, no problem, sir. You fix it, sir. I will pay in 10 years. So that means within 75 years. Then no problem. Bank said, we can give the loan. Respect to sanctioning authority only can sanction. Why? Because he is not asking any repayment concession. More than 75 only a concession. He is not asking. So conditions are, first of all, he is aged above 60. So bank says it should be joined with spouse or legal heir or close relatives, subject to complying NTH. Wherever NTH repayment capacity of the borrower is not sufficient for the purpose of arriving loan, then quantum of income of earning spouse legal heir can be considered. See, because he is a 60 and above, then we have to take their legal house, spouse, legal heirs or close relatives can be considered. But there are some conditions when we can consider for giving a loan. Loan should be availed jointly. When he is coming into the spouse is coming or legal heir is coming, joint we have to open. And remember, in case of non-existing members are earning closer to join the loan, then in case of non-existing earning legal heirs, earning close relatives to join the loan. If legal heirs is not there, then close relatives will join the loan. Then NTH is 25% to 10,000, whichever is higher. This is normal housing loan NTH. So within 60 to 70, if somebody comes for a housing loan and it is taking 75 years repayment, loan can be sanctioned by respective sanctioning authority, no confusions. He cannot ask any question other than NTH. Now coming to third part, very important part to remember for examination purpose. Somebody has come beyond 70 years, third case. Above 70 he came, above 75 he wants repayment. He wants repayment up to 80 years because already he is 70. If you give up to 70, only 5 years, repayment will be used for him. He cannot bear. Then he will ask, sir, I can't pay in 5 years, sir. Please give me more repayment holiday. Then more than 75 years also bank can give. Only condition is RAH and above only can sanction. Delegate authority has changed because you are giving a relaxation repayment. More than 75 you are giving. But again, there are some conditions to follow. If anybody wants more than 75 years repayment and he came after 70 years, there are some conditions. First is Always aged people here. No, always it will be joint account with earning spouse or earning legal heir. Or if there is no non-existence, कोई है नहीं है उनका, then join the borrowers. In case of non-existing of earning legal heirs, then he can go with close relatives to join loan as a joint borrower. Generally, they will not go for close relatives. First is always give preference to spouse and legal heirs. If spouse and legal heirs are not there, then only we can go to close relatives. This is the first concept. Now, whether legal heirs joined or close relatives joined, whoever may be joined in this loan, we have to make him join. Once they join, NTH is the part. Both A and B, any case, 25% or 10,000 per month, whichever is higher. Legal heirs, close relatives, irrespective of the borrower's NTH. Please remember, same 25% or 10,000. That means any housing loan to customer, 25% or 10,000 per month is a minimum NTH in a normal scenario. But remember, when you are adding the legal heirs, please remember, legal heirs or close relatives, sorry, uh, uh, whichever is higher of legal heirs also we will consider. But in addition to the above, overall NTH, this is minimum NTH. Overall NTH, total completing legal heirs, everybody, 40% or 20% per month, whichever is higher. And the same may be relaxed by 25% to 20,000 by RAH and above. So again, I'm repeating not to have any confusion here. If any housing loan, if he asks, we will put answer 25% and 10,000 only. This is minimum NTH. But in second, above 70 and above 75 years repayment, if somebody asks, then overall NTH should be 40% or 20,000. And it can be relaxed to 25% or 20,000 by RAH at and above. Then coming to last point, this is the repayment NTHs we have to remember. And repayment period in NTH. If earning youngest borrower who is joining the loan as a joint borrower, then repayment period of HL can be decided based on the age of the earnest youngest borrower or a legal heir who is joining the loan as a joint borrower, provided he has sufficient income to service EMI with a maximum period of 30 years. See, for example, one aged person is there, his son is joining. Then we have to see whether even though this man income is there or not, whether that legal heir who is joining the loan account, whether he is having age of 30 years to repay the loan or not, and repaying capacity is there or not. Then NTH of the youngest borrower is age is below 60 years, minimum NTH again 25% and 10,000 per month. However, the exit of the borrower should not exceed 7. This is normal guidelines. So everywhere it is 25%, 10,000 only in housing loan. Remember, only one thing they told is this is the addition. Okay. Now, how much quantum we can sanction housing loan? Very easy. There are 2-3 authorities. Respective authority, RAH, CO. Generally, now this also falling under RAH only. RAH and ROH and COH. Only you have to remember is 6, 7, 8. These numbers you remember. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. That's all. What I am doing 6, 7, 8 in housing loan. Normal housing loan for any customer, we have to tell first, sir, we will give you 6 years of your income. If he's a businessman, what we will do is 6 times of his income we will give. That means, for example, whatever IT return he is having, on that 6 times. For example, his income is 3 lakhs. 6 into 3, 18 lakhs. But here one condition is there. The most important condition. What we have to see is, for a businessman, 2023 return he is having 22, 21. All 3 returns he will have. If, for example, here 6 is there, 7 lakhs, 8 lakhs is the income. Remember, when we are giving a businessman, last 3 years income we have to see. That means 15, 21. 21 lakhs divided by 3. That means 7 lakhs. So this 7 lakhs into 3 years we have to give. Sorry, 7 into his average income is 7 lakhs. 7 lakhs into 6 years. So 6 times of gross income we have to give. But last 3 years average we have to make. 6, 7, 8 become 21 by 3 is equal to 7 lakhs. His average income is 7 lakhs per annum for the last 3 years. If we take average into 6 times, we will give to businessman. That's all. But when it comes to salaried person, latest salary slip we have to see. Okay, not IT. Latest salary, for example, last month he is having 50,000 rupees. Same rule only. 6 years only, same rule. Only thing is, because it is a salary, convert into months. 6 years means how much? 72 months. Remember, that's all. 72 months. That's why they will write for a salary, they say 72 months. For a businessman, because the IT returns only will be there, they say 6 times. Anything is say 6 years only. Okay, salary, because of salary, we calculate into 72 months. Now, then no problem. It's a normal housing loan. But somebody says, no, sir, 6 into 7, how much we are giving? 7 lakhs. 7 lakhs into 6. That means 42 lakhs we are giving loan, housing loan to a businessman. But he says, no, sir, I want 50 lakhs. I want 50 lakhs. Even though he's earning 7 lakhs, NTH, if it is available, he wants more amount. Yes, it can be sanctioned. The conditions you see. More than 6. If anybody wants 7 times, can be given. 7 times means businessman 7 times. Salary means 84 installments. One and the same, sir. Remember 7. If salary means convert into months, that's all, answer will come automatically. And remember, whenever you are giving to salaried person, always you have to verify last 6 months salary slips and his statement, whether the salary is coming to that account, whether it is properly coming. Every month we have to see. And remember, we can give 7 months, but RO head and RAH head is having delegation of powers. And the most important thing is he must be in low risk and normal risk grade. He must be in low and normal risk grade only. Then NTH is 25% and 20,000. Normal housing loan is 25% in 10,000, you see. All housing loan 25%, 10,000. When you are giving extra loan, bank said we will see NTH as 20,000. And always remember, whenever this NTH is coming, always whichever is higher we have to take, not lower, whichever is higher. Okay. Then, no, sir, 7 years also not sufficient, sir. I want 8 years. Can we give? Yes, we can give. 8 years for salaried and 8 times of annual income we can give to businessman. 8 years. 8 into 12, 96 salary for salary. Okay. Then only low risk grade. Here, low and normal risk for 7 years. RO head can give. Circle head only can give. How much? For only for low risk grade. NTH 30% or 20,000. Here 25%, 20,000. Here 30%, 20,000. And remember, there is one more condition for circle head. If at all he wants to go for 8 times, the property, that housing loan what we are giving, it should be located in urban and metro only. For example, you are working in a rural branch, salaried is there, you want to purchase a house in rural area, circulate also cannot give for 8 years. So condition is only urban and metro houses only you can give. Now last point, important point housing loan is depreciation. Depreciation can be added back for housing loans to customers. How much? 20%. And it is selectively we have to do. Okay, for arriving loan quantum, depreciation will be added to the net incomes, will be average depreciation during the last 2 years or the depreciation during the current year, whichever is less. That means in the balance sheet of a businessman, if there is a depreciation, last 2 years depreciation you have to see and you have to average, or latest year depreciation you have to see. After average, whatever it came, or the last year depreciation previous year, whichever is less only you have to consider. This is the guideline with regard to depreciation. Remember, maximum 20% of the depreciation, not full depreciation we will add back. Minimum, maximum 20%. Okay. Then we will come to some other point with regard to housing loan. That is your NTH. Already we discussed is, if entry age of the borrower is 60 to 70 years at the time and availing within 75 years, banks are generally 40% to 10,000. RAH head and above can relax 25% to 10,000 per month. Other income. Can we add other income of the housing loan? Yes, it can be added. Applicant income, income of spouse, children, everybody we can add. Housing loan, already house constructed. Whether we can reimburse? Yes, it can be reimbursed. But only CGM HO can permit, not circle head. CGM HO. How much? 25% of the loan amount we can reimburse. Claim within 3 months from date of incurring the expenditure. In MSME and all, we have seen plant and machinery can be given within 6 months. Housing loan also can be given 25%. There also 25% plant and machinery, but only plant and here with their 6 months can 6 months after within 6 months you can come, but housing loan only within 6 months. And remember, before giving the reimbursement, branch in charge has to inspect which are not attached to RAH. If it is attached to RAH head has to visit the proposal and they have to give reimbursement, recommend reimbursement, and it should be routed through bank account only. Okay, this is a housing loan reimbursement scheme. Very rarely we give this. If somebody wants to reduce margin up to 10%, then LTV will be 90% or less than. It should be sanctioned by circle head CAC and above. And last point, in case of housing loan where project cost is up to 10 lakhs, very important point. Generally, stamp duty, registration charges, documentation charges, we will not give loan. But up to 10 lakhs loan, we can permit stamp duty, registration charge and documentation charges also in the project cost. About 10 lakhs, we don't give. Less than 10 lakhs, we will give these expenses also. Now coming to repairs and renovation, already we have discussed it in depth. Repairs and renovation, maximum we can give 15 lakhs, right? Maximum we can give 15 lakhs only. And 75% of the project cost. Always for a housing loan, mortgage of the house property is the security. Everybody knows that. Age of the flat. In the margin, I discussed it, less than 10 years, above 10 years, okay? But somebody is selling a house to me, but it is old house, more than 30 years, 20 years, 40 years. So bank said, if it is more than 20 years, this question was a repeated, recalled question. If it is more than 20 years old, the chief manager of the branch or RAH had to visit. They have to satisfy whether this house is good for our borrower. Okay. And one more thing, CO head and all, if it is a 40 years above house, above 40 years house means CO head, CAC and above has to permit. Very important line, sir. If old houses are there, we are very careful. Above 20 years, chief manager or RAH head will go and verify. Above 40 years old means more than that. CO head has to give permission. Then only it can be sanctioned. Last most important point here is, whenever you are giving such a old loans to old houses, remember the residual life of the property must be 10 years more than the repayment end date in all the cases. For example, a 25 years old house I want to purchase. I came for a loan. Okay. The repayment period you have given me for 15 years. 15 years. After 15 years repayment also, this house life should be another 10 years. That means if valuer says 25 years life for this house, then minus 10, I can give only repayment up to 15 years. This is how repayment will be fixed. Now you should understand, life, residual life of the property must be 10 years more than the repayment which you want to give. This is very important for examination. Then delegation of powers for housing loans not classified as CRE. CRE means third housing loan. Remember, now there is no power to branch. Scale 1, 10 lakhs. Scale 2, 15 lakhs. Scale 3, 30 lakhs. And CMs of ELBs and VLBs up to 50 lakhs. You are writing up to scale 4. I have given up to scale 4. If any leased property you want to finance under housing loan, leased property, then minimum unexpired lease should be 90 years. Minimum unexpired lease should be 90 years. Then only you can give. Now, timeline for completion of EMT of house and flats. If you are giving any housing loan, EMT should be done on that mortgage. You have to total mortgage to be created with the party within how much time? Remember one logic here. The maximum period will be given to apartments, flats. That is maximum 3 years. Flat construction. Okay. Now you see, flat construction, it may take maximum 3 years. It may not in all the cases, sir. It can be 1 year also. Okay. But remember, for a flat under constructions, customers, we can give maximum repayment holiday of 36 months. 36 months. Where tripartite agreement is available. This is the condition. And remember, more than 36 also holiday can be extended, but only condition is 6 months can be given only by GM, CO, HOC, CAC can permit from the date of sale date for putting through EMT. Say for construction, only 36 months only. But once the construction is over, sale deed has gone. Sale deed was executed in favor of our customer. After that also, 6 months GM can permit for EMT purpose, only for putting through EMT. Remember, if EMT has not put through 36 months, anyway you have given holiday for after 36 sale deed was in favor of your borrower came. Still party has not done EMT. Another 6 months he has asked. GM has permitted HO. 6 months. So total 42 months ho gaya. Within that, if EMT was not done, then penalty will be at 2% per annum. This is for flat construction. So remember, flat construction maximum 36 months will permit. After that also 6 months can be permitted only for putting through EMT. That too sale deed should be available. If 36 and 6 months, if at all he has taken, everything is over. If still he has not completed, 2%. Okay. For example, they have not given 6 months, then 36 months only. More than 36 months, if he has not completed construction, then also we will penalize him with penalty plus 2%. Now AOD. In case of housing loans, how much time will be given for AOD? In this housing loan, the policy says any housing loan, if it is regular in payment, no AOD is required. AOD, the statement is PRR 12. In PRR 12, every half year, June and December, we will report to our ROs all AODs we have taken from the customers in all the loans. Wherever more than 36 months are over. Generally, less than 36 months we have to take. After 2 years, less than 36 months, we have to obtain AOD for all the loans generally. But housing loans, we need not obtain when the account is regular. But if there is a single default, one installment also if we defaulted, immediately we have to take AOD. That is the guideline. Now, repayment holidays. Already we have discussed. For flat, it is 36 months. Now let us see. If it is a ready built house, only 2 months. Only 2 months. For example, you have purchased a new house, already ready built house. Just you can enter the house. Everything is over. Interior, everything is over. Only 2 months holiday. Purchase of site and construction, if somebody is doing, then 24 months repayment holiday will be given. That means 2 years. And remember, after 2 years also, after 2 years, 2 months, if it is completed house, everything is completed, then only 2 months. Okay, whichever is earlier. If it is constructed house, your purchase of site construction, if you have completed, after completion, within 2 months. If not, maximum sanctioning authority can permit 2 years. But circle head can permit additional 12 months repayment holiday. This is for customers. Purchase of flat, 36 months repayment holiday will be given. 2 months, every case 2 months will be there for occupying. 2 months after completion of constructions, whichever is earlier. And again, here for site and house means circular can permit. Flat means only CGM-HO can permit. CGM-HO only can permit. 12 months, more than 36 months, if repayment holiday is required. But this I spoke about EMT, 6 months. Here I am telling even after 36 months, 1 more year repayment holiday can be given for construction purpose. See, some 3 years a tripod agreement is there, but construction was not complete, big project. Another 12 months also repayment holiday can be given to customer only by GMHO. I think this slide is very important. Again, I'm repeating in a one glance. If it is a house, purchase of site and construction, maximum 2 years. If it is a flat, 36 months. If repayment holiday, if you want to give extra, you can give construction, purchase of site and construction, or a flat, maximum 12 months you can give. One more 12 months. 24 plus 12. But 12 for a house, CO can permit. For a flat, HO has to permit 12 months. That is the difference. And everywhere, any case, once any housing loan is taken, if construction is over, within 2 months, only 2 months will be given repayment holiday. This is the major thing. But any case, EMT part, 6 months GMHO can permit. Still, if they are not putting through EMT, 2% is the penalty. This is for timeline of completion of house and flat and also EMT. So this is some commissions which I don't want to discuss. This is the table I kept you for commission payable to builders based on the minimum quantum of housing loan they are sourcing. Okay, this I don't want to discuss. You have to buy heart if possible, otherwise you leave it. And fee commissions payable to direct selling agents in tier 1, tier 2. This also picked up from circular. And remember, Corporate dear eligible to additional fixed commission of 5,000 in case of proposed ready-built house or a villa when single disbursement done after sanction. If single shot entire money has gone means DSA will get additional commission of 5,000. Minimum this you have to remember. This is with regard to commission payable. I hope I have to take a break here. Housing loan for customers is over. Now let us see some small loans. Very important. Housing loan, all products we will see. Okay. So now let us see the time now. Now time is 11:55. I will restore at 12:15. So 20 minutes tea break. You can have a tea and come back. Sir, are you there, sir?
Yes.
Yeah. Sir, we will take a break of 20 minutes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir? Yeah. Sir, can I continue?
Yeah. Please continue.
Yeah. So, friends, I think we have seen housing loan first to individuals. Now, it won't take much time to discuss when we understand the concept of housing loan to individuals. Now, second one is two important points you have to remember with regard to Canara Home Loan Secure. So, it is nothing but you are taking insurance. Okay, that housing loan will be secured. So, the conditions here is maximum 15 years repayment we should give in this in home loan secure, and the property mortgaged by the bank should be inspected within 1 month from the date of disbursement. Remember, when you are giving any loans in housing loan sector, when property is mortgaged to the bank, you should inspect within 1 month from the date of disbursement. In case of ready built house or flat, within 1 month you have to do. And house property, how many loans you have given housing loan, it should be inspected once in a year. But this may be waived where the repayment is regular as per sanction terms. Actually, we are supposed to inspect every year house. Whenever we give housing loans, 100 loan means 100 visits we have to do every year. But it can be waived when the repayment is regular. The taxpayer receipt also you should collect once in a year. That's why during RBI inspectors write taxpayer receipt is not available. Okay. Now, housing loan to staff members of the bank. In this retail lending policy, they have discussed housing loan to staff members of the bank also. We have to maintain 25% of the NTH and relaxation to the RBI HL scheme by circulate CAC and above. Any relaxation. What type of relaxation? Higher loan quantum, 5 years salary. Relaxation in requirement of minimum 3 years of service. Actually, we are supposed to have 3 years confirmed in service. But if relaxation can be done, yes, it can be done by only circle head. NTH is same, just like housing loan for RBI customer, 25%, 10,000. But if repayment period goes beyond 70 years, even for staff, the NTH should be 40% with a minimum of 10,000. But again, circle head can relax up to 25% to 10,000. Very difficult to remember all these numbers. I told you in the starting of this session. Anyway, after end of these products, I have made a chart. From there, you can buy heart or you can make a comparative study. Now, if you are taking solar, Canara housing come solar product, same what we have discussed earlier, same you can see. I'll go very fast. 1.2 is a repetition only. Two components, one is housing loan component, solar, both we can give. And 1.2 lakh per 1 kilowatt, maximum 10 kilowatt, 12 lakhs with battery, 10 lakhs without battery. Everything is common. But here, one more thing. Here they told, with our housing loan also we can give loan to individuals. Here is the important criteria. This is here we have the mention. For example, you want to give for solar component, how much amount you can give? 10 lakhs or 12 lakhs, that is pakka. But if you want to give 10 lakhs or 12 lakhs, you have to remember 20% of the total housing loan can be the maximum amount, or 10 lakhs, or 80% of the solar machine cost. Whichever is lower, that much only you can finance. When you are giving finance to solar component, maximum 10 or 12 lakhs, the eligibility quantum, maximum quantum, or 20% of the housing loan sanction, or 80% of the system cost. Whichever is less only you can sanction. But one more thing they have told here, when you are giving quantum means housing loan, 20% of total housing loan quantum eligible. Here they mentioned how much quantum we can give to housing loan here in this particular circular. General housing loan already told 6, 7, 8. So 6 times. NRIs also minimum eligibility is 4 times. They told 4 times. Agriculture also bank said we are discussing the scheme later 4, 6 times. So home loan gain also we can give minimum 20 lakhs. So these are all minimum scheme guidelines. Minimum scheme guidelines. When you general lecture you have already read. NRIs and agriculture we are going to read now. When you observe that this is the minimum amount, 4 times, 6 times will be there for NRIs and agriculture. That much income means whatever eligibility you are getting, out of this 20% quantum you have to give for solar machine. Okay, when you are giving 80% of the system cost, automatically margin will be 20%. NTH is same, 25% or 10,000 only. But if repayment customer requests for above 70 years, then 40% or 10,000. And the solar machine repayment, solar, they have to make within 20 years. Now, Canara Kutir. Canara Kutir, we will give to self-help groups for constructing of houses. Remember, this is applicable in rural, urban, metro areas. Only for members of SHG. This is the important area to remember. Minimum up to 1 lakh per annum and 1 lakh to 3 lakh per annum. This is the question last time they have asked. Remember, if the income of the SHG group member is 1 lakh per annum, minimum quantum is 5 lakhs. If 1 lakh to 3 lakhs, then maximum loan we can sanction is 10 lakhs. This slide, these lines are very, very important. Canara Kutir means SHG people, you have to remember, members we will give housing loan up to 1 lakh. If income is there, maximum is 5 lakhs. 1 lakh to 3 lakh, maximum is 10 lakhs. Remaining all not so important. Construction of the components, construction of house cost, solar, Astra, smokeless, solar, all these they never ask. They will ask this amount only. Then repayment just like your housing loan, not exceeding 30 years, 75 years age, whichever is earlier. Property, mortgage of the property. NTH is a peculiar answer here. NTH is peculiar here. Shall not fall below 60% of gross annual income and cut back not exceeding 40% of gross annual income. They may ask you this cutback or this point, that's all. So shall not below 60% of gross annual income or cutback not exceeding 40% of gross annual income. Now came to another product, that is Canara Home Loan Super Gain. So this product you should understand. If a customer is maintaining a good average balance in savings account, for example, I am maintaining 50 lakhs in my savings account. For example, I have taken a housing loan of 10 lakhs. My savings bank, you are giving only 2.9% rate of interest. And housing loan, you may be charging around 8% or plus 8%, whatever it may be. Then I am a loser. So then what I will do, I will purchase the house from my savings account only. For these customers, to safeguard the interest of that CASA rate of interest, bank has launched one product that is called Canara Super Gain Advantage. Okay? Kya advantage hai? Remember, facility should be mailed to new and existing borrowers of 20 lakhs and above. Loan should be minimum 20 lakhs and above. Super Gain 20 lakhs and above. Minimum 20. Maximum no upper ceiling. Based on my average balance in the account, anything I can take loan. Okay? Minimum is 20 lakhs in Super Gain. And the loan is linked to your savings account. First monthly EMI. I am having 50 lakh balance in my savings account. My loan you have given for only 20 lakhs or 25 lakhs. It is linked to my savings account. Repayment same, 30 years, 75 years. Any housing loan, maximum 30 years or 75 years of the age of the borrower, whichever is earlier, always. Okay, so 50. Then how it features is, you see, what is the advantage is, shall be sanctioned as a term loan and linked to this loan will be sanctioned as a term loan and it is linked to your savings account. Rate of interest is applicable to the SB will be configured as 0. That means savings account, if I am having 50 lakhs, my housing loan will be at 0% rate of interest. Okay. So customers will have to remit EMI from the linked savings account only. From this account only, EMI will come and slowly my principal will go off. What is the advantage of this scheme is borrower will get interest benefit in housing loan to the extent of balance available in the savings account at the end of the day. If party is having 25 lakhs loan, you have given 25 lakhs balance in savings interest, you will not charge any interest. If it goes below, loan is 20 lakhs. If the balance came below 20 lakhs, then bank will charge more than 15 lakhs balance is there in savings account. Remaining 5 lakhs, bank will charge rate of interest according to housing loan. Otherwise, it is the most beneficial product for FB accounts who are having good average balance. If they are maintaining, they can take this housing loan. Okay, this is Canara Super Gain. Now, housing loan to corporates. Sir, please, this product is discontinued. But product details have been given in the policy. Maximum amount is 50 lakhs. Sorry, minimum amount is 50 lakhs and repayment is 15 years. 50, 15. Corporate already discontinued. Now coming to one more loan, that is home improvement loan. This is also discontinued from 14th February 2013. So I don't think examiner will ask the question, but still the material, because this scheme details are available, I am giving in my slides. You can read, you can understand, but only thing here I don't want to discuss because I am not expecting any question. Okay, because scheme is discontinued. Now let us go to the next scheme. Next scheme is Canara Rainwater Harvesting Loan. This rainwater harvesting loan, 75% of the estimated cost we will give. 75% of the estimated cost we will give. For what? Installation of rain harvesting unit. Right? Okay. And remember, margin is 25%. Repayment is 5 years. Here the most important slide. Based on the plot size, loan will be sanctioned. Very peculiar amounts. Nobody can by heart. Only thing is by heart. 1500 square feet, 50,700, 15,070. Last time they have asked. In Indian rain harvesting scheme, if more than 15,000 to 2,400 square feet is there, how much loan bank will give? Nobody can write. Nobody can give the answer. Only one person who have by hearted these figures only can give answer. I hope you will understand and you will by heart the answers with regard to rainwater harvesting. This question is a recalled question, 100%. 2021 it came. So please try to remember this 400. Now we will come to some other product in housing loan. That is Canara Home Loan Plus. This is Home Loan Plus. Already you have given home loan. Plus loan you are giving. For what for you will give? Already loan is there means any emergent needs like medical needs, domestic needs, education needs, then you can give this Canara Home Loan Plus. And remember, in case of existing housing loan customers only, we can give natural, and it should be aged between 18 to 75. This is housing loan maximum repayment, 18 to 75 years. That's all. And salaried class, the maximum loan what we can give is 2 years gross salary subject to maximum 50 lakhs. Canara Home Loan Plus, maximum 24 months gross salary, maximum 50 lakhs. For a non-salaried class, maximum 2 times of, it is 24 months, here also 24 months. They told 2 years because IT returns, 2 years of last 3 years average gross income, again maximum 50 lakhs. Last 3 years IT returns divided by 3 into 2 times. That is the eligibility for business people. Ultimately, maximum 50 lakhs we can give to Canara Home Loan Plus customers. Margin is nil. Repayment is 15 years. Repayment is 15 years. And NTH is for salary 25%. For non-salary is 30%. Inspection charges. Sir, once you have to by heart this. Every scheme in retail lending, inspection charges are almost same. Up to 10 lakhs, 200 per borrower per inspection with a maximum of 600 per year. Above 2 lakhs, 300 per visit. That's all. Or actual expenses, whatever you incur, whichever is higher. Remember, this amount is available in each and every scheme. I will not repeat in every scheme because it is repetition. So up to 2 lakhs, 200 rupees minimum per visit with a maximum 600 per year. Okay. If it is about 10 lakhs loans, 300 per borrower per inspection or actual expenses, whatever it may be. This is the inspection charges for all retail lending loans. Canara Home Loan Secure, just now I told you, insurance will be covered. I told you 15 years, right? Maximum 15. Minimum Canara Home Loan Secure is 2 years. One-time insurance premium will be given as a loan by the bank. And remember that insurance will be covered under Canara HSBC OBC Life Insurance Company. So, okay, this is our own subsidiary. From that we will cover, but one-time insurance premium, one time only party has to pay, and it will be covered till their repayment period. Whatever that premium is there, that bank will give loan, but a minimum tenor is 2 years, maximum tenor is 15 years. How much sum assured we will do? Minimum 100%, that is the required liability clear karna hai, and maximum 120% of housing loan sanctioned. Whatever housing loan we are sanctioned amount or outstanding liability of the loan amount, it will cover. In between, somebody is clearing. Already 5 years back, you have taken. You have not taken home loan secure. Now you want to cover home loan secure. What happens is, if you take home loan secure, if anything happens to us, for example, if any death or anything happens, the entire liability will be cleared by this insurance company, and our family will not have any burden. Whoever are having good financial plannings and all, people will do. Some people will not do because of premium, but ultimately it is a decision taker's decision how he is going to take. Okay, this is a risk aversion. Okay, we have to mitigate the risk. For that we will take. So 2 years minimum, 15 years maximum. Choice is the company. 100% is minimum, maximum 120%. And insurance coverage is available for maximum 3 joint borrowers. Now we came to one more loan, that is housing loan to agriculturist. Agriculturist also can take housing loan. The most important points we will discuss for examination purpose. Agriculturist may be doing agriculture activity or allied activity. Agriculture means farming. Allied activity means anything, farming, planage, horticulture, all these things. Remember, if agriculture wants to take a housing loan, minimum land holding should be 5 acres irrigated land. Very, very important for examination purpose. If agriculture wants to take a housing loan, minimum 5 acres irrigated land he should have, or 10 acres of dry land or unirrigated land. So very important condition you have to remember. If agriculture comes for a loan, he should have housing loan, he should have a 5 acres irrigated land and 10 acres of unirrigated land or a dry land. And he should have minimum 2 years satisfactory dealing with the customer. That means new agriculturist we will not finance. We should have a 2 years dealing. But if he is a customer is new, if you are convinced, RAH head can relax these 2 years. Okay, or RO head, whoever it may be. Then, if agriculturist means he will have land, minimum 5 irrigated or 10 up. What about allied activities people? Now, I am an allied activity. I am doing dairy farm, poultry farm. Then I don't have agriculture land. Then the bank said, if any allied activities persons are coming, minimum gross annual income should be 5 lakhs. Agriculture, 5 acres, 10 acres land is required. 5 acres irrigated, 10 acres unirrigated or dry land. For other than agriculturist, allied activity somebody is doing, their minimum annual income should be 5 lakhs to avail loan under agriculturist. Here one exceptional point is there. Even these agriculturist or allied activities person, if they want to add their family members for getting more loan, they can add their spouse, parent, children, anybody. They should come as a joint borrower. Remember, they should join when subject to 1 year study income. That means last 1 year they might have working somewhere, they might have getting some income. Then only we can add these people. This parents was repeated here. Yeah. Then general housing loan. The moratorium period. Here, moratorium period, what they told is, just a minute. Yeah, more agriculture. Yeah, this moratorium period, because he's an agriculturist. What they in the circular they said is, if there are 3 harvesting seasons, so half yearly installments, this much moratorium we will give. If 2 harvesting seasons, in case of yearly installments. Yeah. Then we will come to NRI. When we are giving housing loan to NRIs, any for purchase of house construction will give. Now let us see NRI conditions. NRI should be minimum age of 21 years. Remember, minimum age is 21 years and the maximum age is 60 years. This is a peculiar answer you have to remember. For residents, they have not objected any age. Permission is there, but NRIs minimum 21, maximum 60. NRIs, person of Indian origins and OCI, all are eligible. And remember that NRI who is coming for housing loan, he might have minimum employment in abroad is minimum 2 years. That means from Dubai, somebody is want to take a housing loan, he might have worked in the Dubai company for minimum 2 years and NRI status for 3 years. Job 2 years, NRI status 3 years. These are the eligibility conditions to give loan to NRI. One is age, another is employment for 2 years, another is NRI status for 3 years. Okay, then whether these relaxations you want, yes, it can be permitted. Only circle head is having powers. From 2 years, they make it 1 year circle head. From 3 years, it can be made 2 years. That means 1 year on employment, NRI status can be reduced by circle head. This is with regard to NRI housing loan eligibility. Now let us see how much income we will get. Normal housing loan 6, 7, 8. 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. For staff 5 years. For NRI only 4 years. And remember, it can be permitted up to 5 times. But next higher authority, RAH and ROIT can give 5 years also. Repairs and renovation, same amount, 15 lakhs. Margin 25%. And repayment, see, housing loan, I told you, generally 30 years, maximum 70. But in this case, because this is 60, here also they gave 60 years. NRIs, we cannot give for more than 16 years age. But circle head will come into picture here. Circle head can give relaxation up to 70 years. General housing loan, 30 years or 75 years of age. 30 years maximum repayment, 75 years of age. NRI, because age also 60, repayment also 60. If you want to give 70, you need to take permission from circle head. NTH is 40%. NTH is 40%. You cannot add anybody. Brother, sister should not be added to NRI. Now, I think housing loan products are over. Now we will come to two-wheeler loan. Two-wheeler loans, we have to be attentive with me. This is a very important product to remember. Two-wheeler loans, purchase of new two wheels are permitted. Salaried also, non-salaried also. Both are permitted. Here, the most important thing you have to remember is, if a salaried you want to give a two-wheeler, maybe is a central government, anybody, minimum salary should be 1.75 lakhs per annum and NTH of the borrower should be 35%. This is the eligibility for salaried. Minimum 1.75 lakhs per annum. And businessman, it is 2 lakhs per annum. More than the salaried. Always businessman will have a more income for getting eligibility under Canara two-wheeler. Now, most important point, already I discussed with you this particular point. Whenever you are giving a two-wheeler loan, if it is in metro and urban branches, minimum 1 lakh and above only you have to give. You cannot give 50,000, 60,000 vehicle loan here, two-wheeler loan in cities. But semi-urban rural branches, it can be given. Already I discussed. Now we will come to margin. Two-wheeler, the concept says existing customer and new customer. If it is the existing customer का definition है retail lending में more than 1 year satisfactory dealings, then is existing customer. How much we will give? Always salaried amount eligibility less, not only eligibility for salaried, even the amount also we will give more. Okay. Now, how much amount we will give? 85% of the total value of the vehicle, 85% of the total value of the vehicle, or 50% of the annual net income of the customer, whichever is less. Existing customer, only 85% of the value we give for salary. For a new customer, it is only 5%. Less than 5%. That is 80%. 80% of the total value of the vehicle, 50% of the annual net income. This is the eligibility. This is the maximum quantum we can finance for salaried people. When it comes to business people, it is non-salaried means 75% of the vehicle only we will give, 50% of the net annual income only. See, 50% is always common in all the four places. The only thing you have to remember is salaried existing customers means more and more amount we will give 85%. New customer is 80%. When it comes to non-salaried, 75% we will give, and if it is a new customer, 65% only we will give. This is the maximum quantum of loan we can give. Automatically, when you are fixing the quantum, margin will be as it is. For a salaried customer, if examiner asks margin, if it is a salaried 85% means margin is 15%. If a salary new customer means 80% means margin is 20%. 75 minus 25, 65 minus 35. If you remember this, you need not remember this. One thing you have to remember, either top or bottom. I feel that top one is better. Okay, try to remember top one. First one is salaried, higher amount we will give. 85%, 80%. Remember, no choice, 85%. 50% we will remember. In the examination, when the line comes, you will remember this 50% when I am talking to you. In that in your brain, it will be feed at 50%. But 85%, 80%, you will put four values are there. 85, 80, 75, 65. How to remember? Salaried, 85, 80. Business means 75 and 65. This is the values you have to remember. The only thing is, for salaried, they reduced only 5% from new existing to new. Here, they are reduced to 10%. If you remember like that, salaried, they have given more concession of 5% for new customer, and businessman, more margin they have stipulated. Then you can remember these two numbers, 85 and 75. If this question comes, what I will do, I will put a table. First, I will put salary, then I'll put non-salary. Then existing customer, major benefit, new customer, less benefit. 85% here, I'll keep 75% here. 85, 70 first. Then I will remember, for him only 5% reduction. That means 80%. For him 10% reduction. 65% is the margin. If you remember like this, you will hit the correct answer. Okay, I hope you understood the concept. The remaining margin, automatically we can, by writing this table, we can get the margin also. EMI, remember, any vehicle loan, generally we give 7 years. Four-wheelers, any green vehicle, all 7 years. But second-hand vehicle, 5 years. Two-wheelers also 5 years. Remember this logic. Vehicle loan generally 7 years. Two-wheelers 5 years. Four-wheeler is 7 years. Two-wheeler is only 5 years. Lifetime will not be there. Na? Four-wheeler life zyada hota hai. So 7 years. So two-wheeler 5 years. Even second-hand vehicle, if you give also, it is only for 5 years. Okay. Now NTH. NTH, they said 35% for salary, but it can be reduced to 25% by respective sanctioning authority for two-wheeler. Now, rate of interest. Rate of at a very peculiar point. If party gets low risk, CS1, CRG, 1 and 2, then 1% less than the existing rate of interest concession bank will give. Only for low risk and normal risk customer, bank is giving 1% concession in rate of interest. Now, delegation of powers. Low and normal risk, respective sanctioning authority can sanction. That means branch can sanction. But if you want to sanction a moderate risk customer, then it should not be maximum 1.5 lakhs. For vehicle loan two-wheeler, low risk and normal risk, you can sanction whatever you want. If it is a city, more than 1 lakh. If it is a non-city, rural, sorry, metro and urban, it is minimum 1 lakh should be there. Okay. But moderate higher, risk rating moderate, then maximum you can sanction is 1.5 lakhs only for salaried people. And embargo, I told you when I'm discussing embargo. Embargo, that 5% NPA is not applicable to two-wheeler loans. Processing charges, 0.25%, 250, 1,000, you have to write somewhere and you have to remember. Vehicle loan inspection charges, same, 200 rupees per inspection, maximum 600 per year, and 300 for about 10 lakhs loans. Now we will come to four-wheeler loans. Housing for four-wheeler loans. Four-wheeler also same. Eligibility and all, you not much to worry about all these things. Even we will give for a new car also, old car also. But two-wheeler, no old concept, only new vehicle. Okay. So here one important point you have to remember is HUF is not eligible for vehicle loan. This is very important point. HUF is not eligible to take a Canara vehicle loan. And remember, for income of the borrower, salary, ITR, anyway we will take. Other than that, if you want to take, you can take rental income, income from investment, income from family can be added subject to documentary evidence. If they give, we can add that income also to get the eligibility of the amount. Now, for giving a vehicle loan, what is the eligibility for a salaried person? Salaried person means minimum 3 lakhs per annum salary should be there. Minimum 3 lakhs. Salaried person. And NTH, they should have 25% of the salary up to 12,000. 25%, 12,000. Whichever is higher. Always higher only, sir. But GM, CO, CAC can relax up to 20%. 12,000 में कोई change नहीं है. No change. Only for percentage wise they made a change. So vehicle loan, when you are giving a four-wheeler, quantum, no restriction, any amount you can give. But minimum for a salary, you should have 3 lakhs per annum per salaried person. And NTH is 25% at 12,000. It can be relaxed by circle to 20% at 12,000. 12,000 is standard. Percentage they have reduced. Then non-salaried person, what is the eligibility for a vehicle loan? Same 3 lakhs, sir, no doubt. But here one important point you have to remember, minimum gross annual income due to 3 lakhs and subject to 3 years gross average annual income not less than 2.5 lakhs. Latest salary as per latest ITR, but means 2023 ITR return, you should have more than 3 lakhs salary. This is the first eligibility condition. Same 3 lakhs, same 3 lakhs. But for businessman, one more condition is there. Last 3 years salary, 23, 22, 21 also we have to see. When we average this salary, for example, you got 4 lakhs, he got 1 lakh, he got 3 lakhs. How much it became? 8. 8 means 8 divided by 3. It should come minimum 2.5 lakhs. Then only he is eligible. For a businessman, 2 eligibilities we have to see. One is latest ITR should be 3 lakhs, 2023. Other than that, last 3 years ITRs, when we average, it should be minimum 2.5 lakhs. Then only we can give four-wheeler to businessman or non-salaried people. NTH purpose, one and the same. 25% 12,000. GM-COC can permit 20% 12,000. Okay, same rules for NTH. No need to confuse in four-wheeler. Okay, pensioners, NTH is 50%. This is odd man out. If pensioner wants to take a four-wheeler, NTH should be 50%. Now, margin. In vehicle loan, the margins are 85%, 75%, -5, -10 is for two-wheeler. Four-wheeler margin is different. When you are giving to four-wheeler and there, they told two-wheeler, new existing customer, new customer. But in four-wheeler, the concept is not existing and new. Based on their job, based on their profession. If the car loan person is a central government employee, state government employee, autonomous body, PSU, bank given good margin here. Others like a businessman, margin is little bit more in one case only. Now let us see. Up to 10 lakhs, everybody knows 90% of the vehicle finance we give. Up to 10 lakhs, margin is same. Government also 10, private business, anybody is 10%. But 10 to 25 lakhs, there is a change. There is a change. Up to 10 to 25 lakh, government employees, it is 10%. All others, it is 15%. Little bit margin they have increased for 10 to 25 lakh slab. About 25 lakhs, same again. This is same. This is same. This is somewhat different. Try to remember. Again, I'm repeating. Up to 10 lakhs, government, private, anybody is 10%. 10 to 25 lakhs, if he's a government employee, same 10%. When it comes to business people, it is 15%. Above 25 lakhs, anybody is 20%. I told you already, repayment is 7 years. You need not remember. Again, I'm repeating here. Any vehicle loan, four-wheeler, it is 7 years. If it is an old vehicle, then it is 5 years. Two-wheeler also 5 years. Remember 3 years repayments on vehicle loans. Now, already I discussed this point. Second and subsequent vehicle loans. I told you, scale 3 at RAH can sanction. When you are giving a second vehicle to corporates, then RO head can sanction. Turnaround in the branch, RAH is 7 days for a vehicle loan. Circle, it is 15 days to sanction. Payment of service charges for Canara vehicle loans. There is a change, I know, but I am not discussing here. DSA agent commission recently modified by the bank, but it is changed very recently. I don't think examiner will ask. Now it has changed to 1 lakh, but I am not discussing here. Again, I am repeating. Now let us see car dealers. 1.3% of the loan amount with a maximum of 50,000. This is for dealers and executives 1,500. Executive is the person in the showroom who is dealing with your marketing officer or your manager. We will give 1500 only for him. The dealer who is the owner of that showroom, we will give 1.3% of the loan amount with a maximum of 50,000 rupees. But later, some of the RAH heads have requested our MD CEO, sir, to give a relaxation. Sir, if at all we want to give, we want to give more to the agents, because agents are the main people who are giving proposals to us. Now that relaxation has come. The relaxation is, it can be that 50,000, 1,500 rupees, it can be interchanged, and they can give more commission to agent also by reducing the commission to the dealer. But RO head permission is required to change that. Okay, flexibility has been given. Okay, this can go here, this can go here, but that should be with RO head permission. Now, generation of civil reports, CICs. In the CRM class also we have discussed. Again, it's a repetition here. Any vehicle loan you are giving in retail lending means up to 5 lakhs, 1 CIC, above 5 lakhs, 2 CICs you have to take. Housing loan up to 10 lakhs, 1 CIC, above 10 lakhs, 2 CIC. MSME loan up to 10 lakhs, 1 CIC, above 10 lakhs, 2 CIC. Education loan up to 7.5 lakhs, 1 CIC, above 7.5 lakhs, 2 CIC. Agriculture up to 3 lakhs, 1 CIC, above 3 lakhs, 2 CIC. Okay, all these things we have to remember for examination purpose. It was covered in credit risk policy. Now, delegation of powers. Actually, you are not having any powers, but in the delegation of power, they have given small branch 5, medium 10, and the large branch 20 lakhs, VLB 40 lakhs, vehicle loan can be sanctioned. In one place, I have kept all the important points for you. I hope you will try to understand. Anyway, the last slide will be more useful for you instead of reading all these slides. Now, vehicle loan, second-hand vehicle. When you are giving finance to second-hand vehicles, first point is it should not be older than 3 years. Very, very important for exam. Earlier it was 5 years. Now bank has reduced it to 3 years. Now, what is the value we have to consider? We can straight away, if somebody wants to come, sir, I am purchasing a second-hand vehicle for 10 lakhs, give me the loan. We cannot give. We will see 3 values. Number 1 is that vehicle should be appraised by automobile engineer. That value first we will see, number 1. Number 2, what is the agreement between the seller and buyer? Second value we will see. Third value, original purchase price of the vehicle. 5 years back or 2 years back, sorry, 3 years only we can give now. 2 years back, how much the owner has purchased. All these 3 values we will see, and the least only we will consider. And there are 3 type of second-hand vehicles. Maximum we can give up to 50 lakhs. First-hand vehicle, any amount, but second-hand vehicle, we cannot go more than 50 lakhs. But here the amounts are divided into 3 parts. Up to 15 lakhs, 15 to 30, 30 to 50. If it is 15 lakhs loan, second-hand vehicle, margin is only 40%, respect to sanctioning authority can sanction. 15 to 30 lakhs, margin is 50%, RO at CSE can sanction. 30 to 50 lakhs, margin is 15%, CO at CSE can sanction. So this is the maximum loan amount and who is the delegated authority and what is the margin. When the appraised value has come, or this value का इतना ही दिया जाएगा पैसा. Okay. So up to 50 lakhs, 40%, up to 50 lakhs remaining. 15 to 50 is 50% margin. Sanctioning authorities, you have to remember, that's why I bifurcated in 3 parts. 15, 15 to 30, 30 to 50. And repayment, I told you already 5 years. Remember, it can be 5 years. Only condition is future life you should see. For example, the panel valuer, he has given an automobile engineer. He will write 2 things. One is value of the vehicle. He will say for 20 lakhs value. Life of the vehicle, he says 2 years. For example, he says only 3 years only this vehicle life is there. Then we cannot give 5 years. We have to give 3 years. Because valuer himself has told this vehicle will run for only 3 years. Okay. So future life or 60 months, whichever is less. Canara green wheels. 2-wheeler over, 4-wheeler over. Now green wheels. Green wheels means, as you know, electric vehicles. Electric vehicles also, guideline eligibility same. I told you 4-wheeler how much? 3 lakhs income for salaried, non-salaried agriculturist. They say non-salaried 3 lakhs. Both are same only. But for agriculturist, they told minimum 4 lakhs. Minimum 4 lakhs. Remember, sir, for green wheels, it is 4 lakhs. When it comes to one more loan, agriculturist housing loan, how much income? It is 5 lakhs. You remember, both are different. This is 5 lakhs. Housing loan, when we are giving to agriculturist, that too allied activity somebody is doing because they don't have land criteria. So 5 lakhs. But giving a four-wheeler, it is 4 lakhs. Both are different answers. Remember, don't get confused. 4 lakhs and 5 lakhs agriculturist. Okay? Four-wheeler, 4 lakhs. Housing loan, bigger amount, 5 lakhs. Like that, we will remember. Four-wheel vehicle means 4 for agriculture income. And if it's a housing loan, 5 lakhs. 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs is the answers. Now, margin. Up to 25 lakhs, 15%. Above 25 lakhs, 25 margin percent he has to give. Maximum 7 years. I told you, we need not remember any four-wheeler, maximum 7 years. Now comes to vehicle loan to agriculturist. When you are giving finance to agriculturist, how much we can give? Same rules, sir. 5 acres agriculture land, 10 acres agriculture land, and minimum 2 years. 2 years satisfactory dealings. I think this is vehicle loan. Yeah, this is a vehicle loan. Housing loan also 5 acres, 10 acres. Vehicle loan also 5 acres and 10 acres. No change. No change in the acreage part. Last 2 years satisfactory. Here also 2 years. RAH can reduce 2 years. All are same. Housing loan and vehicle loan. Agriculturist, if they want to take a house or a vehicle, for agriculturist, both are same. Only they have made a difference for allied activities person. There they told 5 lakhs. For a vehicle, they told 4 lakhs income. Okay. Now let us see other guidelines. Agriculturist cannot give ITR return. So they told up to 10 lakhs. Up to 10 lakhs, ITR is not mandatory. And maximum accessories purpose, you can give 25,000 for housing loan. Sorry, vehicle loan. Maximum for agriculturist, any amount we can give, but up to 10 lakhs, we can give this vehicle loan based on the income certificate given by Tahsildar MRO. Okay, even AEO managers can also certify how much income this man is having. Based on the AEO certificate, AEO manager certificate, Tahsildar certificate, up to 10 lakhs, vehicle loan can be given to agriculturist. But above 10 lakhs, if you want to give, ITR is compulsory. Still, if ITR is not available, RO head can wait. RO head can wait. Now, NTH, vehicle loan for agriculturist, NTH. 40% of the gross income, minimum 1.5 lakhs. Very peculiar answers you have to remember. This is for agriculturist vehicle loan. CGM HO can relax to 25% to 1 lakh. Exception. No margin. Margin. Existing customer and new customer ceilings have come here. Existing up same ceilings, 10 lakhs, 10 to 25, about 25. Okay. But here they told existing customer for a 10%, but for a new customer, they said 20%. Okay. And 10 to 25 lakhs, it is 15%. A new customer, 25%. 25 lakhs, 20, 30. Only one thing I can tell you, slab is same, right? Answers are 10, 15, 20. This slide, remaining all plus 10. 10 plus 10, 20. 15 plus 20, 25. 20 plus 10, 30. You need not remember for new customers. Remember this seriatimely 10, 15, 20. This is for agriculture vehicle loan. Normal vehicle loan, different four-wheelers. Normal vehicle loan, what they have different. They have this existing new customer concept for a general customer is available for two-wheeler. For four-wheeler, no new existing customers. They told government employee other than government employee. Correct, na? But slabs are same. Up to 10 lakhs, 10%, 10%, 10 to 25 lakhs, 10%, 15%. Then comes 20, 20. This is for four-wheeler for normal customer. Agriculturist also same slab. 10, 10 to 20 we will put. We will remember 10, 15, 20. Plus 10% we will add for new customers. Okay. Four-wheeler for agriculturist is based on existing and new customer guidelines. Just like two-wheeler to normal customers. Don't get confused. Now EMI, repayment. Same. 7 years for old new vehicle. Second hand 60. 5 years. Same. No change. Digital India platform, M-Parivahan portal. Charges 0.25, 1,000 to 5,000. Inspection charges same. Now we come to one more product, that is Canara Budget loan. Now we have completed housing loan. Now we have completed vehicle loan. Now we came to Canara Budget loan. Remember, Canara Budget also we have 2-3 schemes differently. The first one is normal Canara Budget loans to salaried people. See, salaried people of central, state, all these things I don't want to read. These all confirmed employees are eligible. All these compliant employees are eligible. Okay. Now, when a normal salaried account employee wants to take loan from you, please remember minimum 3 months salary should have been received. Then only you can give a Canara Budget loan to your salaried customer. Just like that one customer came, sir, I'll open a salary account, sir. Give me personal loan, sir. I cannot give, sir. Minimum 3 months salary should come to you. Remember like that. Okay. No loan should be granted for any individual customer with only salary recovery mandate. Somebody says, okay, sir, salary I cannot bring, sir. Salary mandate I will bring, sir. You give the month, give next month immediately. No. With the salary mandate, we cannot give Canara Budget loan. Only with salary we can give. That salary also, minimum 3 months it should come to you. Okay. That is the eligibility part for normal Canara Budget loan to any employee. Now comes to how much delegation of powers. Very important. Now there is small, medium category khatam ho gaya hai. Scale 1, scale 2, scale 3, scale 4. Always you remember you are eligible to give 6 months gross salary. You are a scale 1, 2, 3 only. Minimum 6 months salary. The amount is continuous. 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh. For a scale 1, scale 2, scale 3, 6 months gross salary, maximum 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs. If a VLB, chief manager, powers are more. So they increase it to 10 months. The amount is same again, 5 lakhs. CM, AGM, executives, they kept 10 months. All these managers, they kept 6 months. Like that you remember. Answers are same, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could able to remember up to scale 5, enough. There are so many powers are there. I can write, only thing is how to remember is difficult. Oh, I have given up to these powers. Okay. Scale 1, scale 2, scale 3, VLB, ELB. For scale 1, 2, 3, 6 months gross salary. Executives, more power, 10 months gross salary. Amounts 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Khatam. Now, NTH for a Canara Budget loan is 25% to 10,000, whichever is higher. But CGM HO can relax to, sir, they never relax the 20%. They only relax percentage. 20% they will relax. Canara Budget loan also, repayment is 84 months. Processing charges is 0.4%, minimum 1,000, maximum 5,000. Now we came to the new product which Canara Bank has launched, that is Canara Budget Prime and Canara Budget Delight. Okay, this is for again confirmed employees of central government. See, Delight, Prime. Prime is for, try to buy first in your mind. You should have a clear picture who is a Prime and who is Delight. Prime is central government, state government, central government employees, state government, defense employees, paramilitary forces, all government people. You see, all government jobs. All government jobs are Prime. Delight. Delight means companies. You see, reputed corporates, MNCs, private companies, universities, schools, reputed hospitals, IT companies. All these are coming under Delight. So please try to understand first who is coming under Prime and who is coming under Delight. In the Prime, because they are government employees, with or without salary tie-up, we can give. Government are safe. So with or without tie-up. Delight means private employees, only tie-up. Okay, only tie-up. Salary tie-up should be there with that organization. Then only we can give. Now let us see what are the features for them. Processing charges, both of them 100% rate. No charges, no processing charges. Minimum 1 year service they might have completed. Both the cases same. Both the cases same. Now the most important is quantum. If you see, sir, everywhere repayment is coming 84 months, 7 years only. All loans 7 years, like that we will remember. Except two-wheeler and second and four-wheeler, 5 years. Okay. Now let us see the quantum. Always quantum will go to 3 people. Respect to sanctioning authority, RO head and CGM. One thing you remember, sir, if it comes the question with regard to Delight or Prime, maximum loan we can give is 25 months gross salary. Every case it is 25 months. Any case 25 months gross salary. Only amount is different. Because government employees are coming under Prime, bank has given more amount, 20 lakhs. For respect to sanctioning authority, RO head can give 30 lakhs and CGM HO can give about 25 months gross salary he can give. He is also giving 25 months, maximum 3 lakhs. Ultimately, you should understand is maximum is 30 lakhs only. Maximum is 20 lakhs only here. Remember. Again, I'm repeating, sir, quantum is very important. Any question comes, we will not remember how many gross salaries. 25 months in Delight and Prime. Amount we will remember. First one is prime, government employees. Bank said 20 lakhs we will give. 30 lakhs also can be given by next RO head authority. Okay. But above 25 months gross salary, 30 months gross salary I want, sir. 30 lakhs only I want, but 35 months, 30 months I want. Then CGMHO can sanction. This is exceptional within the eligibility. Okay. And CRG4, high risk also can be sanctioned. High risk. But see, this is CRG3 only. 25 months gross salary up to 20 lakhs up to CRG. That means moderate risk only. RH can sanction respect to sanctioning. If it is a high risk, it will go to RO head. Anyway, now retail lending schemes, anything comes to CRG4 or high risk, RO head only sanction. This is a basic guideline. So we know it. So 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs. For example, somebody wants 30 lakhs loan. CRG3 only. Now who will sanction? RO head. Because RAH they have permitted only 20 lakhs for CRG3. Even he is a moderate customer, if that customer wants 30 lakhs also, it can go to RAH head. Or if it is a CRG4 also, it can go to RAH head, and RAH head is having maximum powers up to 30 lakhs. Understand the concept. Now numbers. 25, 25, 25, 20, 30, last one also 30 is exception power. More than 25 months can be given by CGMHO. Now come to delight part. Same, sir. Concept is same. 25 months, 25 months, 25 months. CGMHO is having about 25 months. Amount is 15 lakhs and 20 lakhs. Up to CRG20, up to CRG20. Okay. This is the maximum quantum we can sanction to prime and delight. This is very, very, very important for NTH 25% and 10,000. Sir, most of the loans, if you observe housing loan scheme, most of the schemes, it is 25% and 10,000 only. What you can do is, wherever other than 25%, 30%, 40% is there, there you can go and make a small slide and you can repeat. You can remind or you can make a revision so that you will not forget. EMI is same. Sorry. 7 years. Co-obligation of spouse and legal heir security. Now some important other points. Most important points are over. Now let us see some important points in this delight and delight. If Circle wants to take up, they want some more companies they want to finance. Remember, any concessions they want, Circle can take up with the retail asset wing for any concessions, any relaxations other than permitted under these two special schemes for any area specific request, but they should have a minimum commitment. What is that? Minimum business they have to do 5 crores and sourcing 100 salary accounts from corporate departments. Then only they can take up for some relaxations. This question they may ask. If Circle wants to go for any relaxations, what is the minimum business they have to source and minimum number of accounts they have to open salary? 100 salary accounts, 5 crores is the business. Last one, embargo. NPA levels of more than 5% and Canara Budget portfolio have no powers to sanction loan under these schemes. RO head is authority as per DOP. See, if embargo is there, branch can respect to sanctioning. That means RH cannot sanction. It has to go to RO head for clearance. Without salary tie-up, prime na, without salary tie-up. Without salary tie-up, if it is prime, then they say sanctioning authority to ensure salary of the last 1 year is credited in the salary account. See, for example, government bodies, we can do with salary tie-up, without salary tie-up. But private, only salary tie-up, I told you. But prime also, we should be more careful. It is a clean loan, personal loan. So bank said, if you want to give the loan for a prime customer, even though he's a government employee, if there is no salary is coming, please ensure that minimum 1 year that account is with you. Then only you can give loan to prime customer when you want to sanction without salary tie-up. Okay, 1 year. 1 year is important here. Now let us go that prime and budget is over. Now Canara Budget overdraft. Only 2 things you have to remember, sir. Canara Budget overdraft, whom we will give the top executives working in big corporates, we can give. Amount is overdraft. Just like your clean OD will be given maximum 3 lakhs. And remember, this tenability is 2 years. Very, very rarely bank gives for 2 years. So here bank has given 2 years for Canara overdraft. 3 lakhs for 2 years. Now, loans to employees under Canara Budget scheme. We are also eligible. To my memory, this scheme is discontinued, but still it is available in the circular. We should remember. For employees, Canara Budget, Already we are having clean OD. Why you require Canara Budget? So bank said for purchase of books from published, recognized universities, okay, we can purchase. How much? 5,000 rupees they will give under this loan. Branch in charge can sanction. 2 years is the repayment period or 24 EMI, and TH is 40%. This is the loan to employees under Canara Budget. Please remember, examiner doesn't know which scheme is available, which scheme is not available, unless otherwise it is specified in the policy. So simply he will pick up a question for Canara Budget to employees and ask how much amount you can give for employee. 5,000 rupees. Okay. Now we are reading for examination. Now, Canara Rent. Now Canara Budget schemes are over. Normal Canara Budget is over. 6 months, all these things you have read. Everywhere 7 years only we have read. Delight Prime over for employees also over. And the last one is this one. Yeah, Canara Budget OD, Canara Budget Employee. 5 schemes are there. Normal Canara Budget, Prime, Delight, OD, Staff. 5 schemes. Okay, now we'll go to Canara Rent. Canara Rent is a scheme based on the rent receivables. Based on the rent receivables. For example, I have given my commercial building to State Bank of India on rent or some MNC company. Then based on my rent receivables from that State Bank of India on that PSUs whom I have given rent, bank also I can give lease. Based on that, on rent, it will be, loan will be given. I told you in CRE, when the repayment is coming from rent, lease or selling of units, it is called as commercial real estate. So always this finance is a commercial real estate and it is falling under non-priority of your bank. Okay, any purpose you can give the lien, no problem. And remember whom you can give. Anybody has given rent out, there should be a lease agreement, rental agreement, then you can finance. Now, how much we can give on that rent? 75% of the net rent receivables. 75%, that means 25% with the margin. 75% of the rent receivables for the unexpired period of lease. Net minus TDS minus advance rent taken and other applicable taxes. Then whatever amount comes, you can finance. So 75% of the rent receivables in the future expired period. For example, I have given 10 years lease to State Bank of India. 5 years already over. 6 years over. Only 4 years left. 4 years only unexpired period. On that, whatever rent I am going to get, on that 75% loan I can give. But I might have taken some advance from SBI, 3 months advance, that you minus. Any TDS every month they're deducting, that you minus. Then any taxes are applicable, that also you minus. Remaining amount you can give loan. Remember, 75% sanction can be done by down the line people. If 85% wanted, it can also be sanctioned, but only ED sir has to permit. That means EDCAC has to permit. Now, calculation purpose, whatever I told, it is available. First, they will take gross rent receivable. That means total rent receivable for unexpired period. For example, I have given for 20,000 rupees per month. 5 years lease is there. That means 20,000 into 60 months. This is the gross rent. Gross rent minus TDS minus tax. Then I will get a net receivable. Tax, GST, advance rent, everything you deduct, you know now how rental agreement will happen. Then net rent receivables will come. Minus applicable margin. If any margin bank stipulated, you reduce the margin, you will get the eligible amount. This is 75% for respect to sanctioning authority, 85% for ED. Security. What security we have to take, sir? Based on rent agreement we can give? No. Security also we have to take as a fallback. 100% of the loan amount we have to take. Canara Rent, 100% security we have to take. For example, party is unable to give lease on that property. He has given to State Bank of India. Same building, he will ask for mortgage. If he is unable to give that for any reason, he is not giving. Some other property he want to offer, his house, we can take it. But thing is, 150% collateral we will take. Same property is giving 100%. Alternative property means 150%. But one peculiar point is here there. If anybody is taking Canara Rent loan up to 2 lakhs, then the respective sanctioning authority can waive the mortgage of property. 10 lakhs is very less. No, generally nobody will come. If at all anyone comes for up to 2 lakhs, respective sanctioning authority can waive this mortgage. Simply based on the rent, they can give the loan. Now repayment. How much repayment we have to fix? Sir, repayment first to remember, lease period you have to see. You cannot give more than lease period. Now, can you give My lease period, unexpired lease period is only 4 years. Can you give 10 years repayment for me? How I will repay? My lease will be over in State Bank of India after 4 years. So that is the reason they told maximum 10 years or unexpired. This you have to see whichever is earlier. Natural. 10 years or 5 years. 5 years only you can give. If my lease is 5 years balance, 5 years. This is respect to sanctioning authority. CGM HO can relax to 144. This is 10 years, sir. This is 12 years. Generally 10 years or unexpired period. CGM HO can relax to 12 years or lease period. And CGM also, when they are relaxing, they will see which company I have given lease. If it should be a Navaratna companies, PSUs, good companies, then only he can give up to 12 years. Okay. Then delegation of powers. Who can sanction? Canara Rent proposals 500 to 750 lakhs falling under HO powers will be sanctioned by retail asset being head office. Above 750 shall be sanctioned under Canara LRD scheme. Because I told you retail exposure means 750 lakhs only. Here the target is over. Retail lending individual cannot take more than 750 lakhs. So bank said above 750 lakhs it should sanction under Canara LRD scheme. Processing charges 1% of 5,000. Reduction can be permitted. Circular is 10%. GMC of 25%. ED can be given 25%. Now Canara Rent scheme for that scheme is over. Now corporate borrowers, if you want to give some small difference they made. If you want to give a corporate borrowers, you can give. Only thing is the unexpired period of the lease should be certain option period are up to 15 years, whichever is less. In case of property leased out to our bank, corporate has given lease now, not individuals. Then loan to corporate borrower scheme is there for them. What they are telling, it can be given to, they might have given lease to bank, nationalized bank, PSU, state, semi-government, anybody. The unexpired lease is, that is certain. Then when they are giving their lease two options will be the certain period, option period. Up to 15 years, whichever shall be considered, irrespective of the rating taking into the account. Collateral, how much we have to take. If the property, look at urban and metro, 133% security we will take. Rural and semi-urban, it is 150%. And the lease is, rent payment is 15 years. Normal Canara Rent scheme, 10 years and 12 years. If it is a corporate, 15 years. 10, 12, 15. Okay, corporate is 15 years. Security, there 100%. Alternative, 150%. Up to 2 lakhs, waiver. But here, urban metro 133, rural semi-urban 150%. Now let us go to the other scheme, that is Canara Mortgage. Rent means based on the rental income we have given. Canara Mortgage means property will be mortgaged to you. Based on that mortgage, you are going to give the loan based on the income and all. We will see the customer and we will sanction the loan. This Canara Mortgage loan can be given for any purpose other than speculation. Any purpose we can give. Okay. But remember, Canara Mortgage cannot be given to companies, firms, business, trust, HUL. Okay. Only for non-business purpose only we have to give this. Individuals only we have to give for non-business purpose. Then how much amount we can sanction under Canara Mortgage loan? Remember, Canara Mortgage loan securities, collateral security is 200%. Canara Rent 100. Canara Mortgage 200%. That means if any customer comes for some 20 lakhs loan, we should take 40 lakhs collateral. If that means first valuation will be done. If valuation is coming to 30 lakhs, we will give 15 lakhs. This is how this loan will be handled. So first of all, let us see how the loan will be assessed. 50% of the value of the property we will see. Already I told you 200%. Na? So 50% of the value, maximum 750, always it will be there. I already told you. And last one is, we will see the borrower here. 50% is the minimum. Earlier only 50%. Now they told maximum 750. The last point is, we have to see salaried or non-salaried people. If it is a salaried person, low and normal risk grade, 8 times. This is 8 times you have to remember. 8 times. 96 times is nothing but 8 times. 8 times monthly salary. Businessman also 8 times only. Both are 8 only. Remember, this is converted to month. That's all. But businessman, whenever you are giving, what bank said is, the average of last 3 years you have to do. That I told you. Okay. We have to analyze how much salary is drawing. For example, 8 years. You remember 8 years. A businessman we are giving. He is earning 1 lakh per annum. That means 8 times. That means here he will get only 8 lakhs. And he should have low and normal risk only. And other than that, 8 lakhs, 750. Property value is, for example, 30 lakhs. How much it came? 50 lakhs. Maximum sometimes bhul jao. This is a बहुत बड़ा amount. Now 15 or 18, 8 we have to give because out of these three, whichever is less to be given. So 8 lakhs Canara Mortgage can be sanctioned. While giving Canara Mortgage loan, we will see three things. Maximum loan 750. बगल में रखो पहले वो तो rule है retail lending. 50% of the value of the property or based on the income and gradation of the customer. If it is a salaried, low and normal can be taken 8 times. If it is a medium and high risk customers, there are 4 gradations: low, normal, medium, high. Low, normal 8 times, medium, high it is 7 times. That's all. Here I told 8 times, here we'll take 7 times. First we will do the grading. Based on the grading, we will take number of times. And remember, here they told NTH is 35% of 30,000. Here they told 30% of 25,000, whichever is higher. So this is the rule with regard to how the quantum will be calculated on Canara Mortgage loan. Margin, already 50% loan kar rahe to margin 50% hi hoga. Collateral, already I told 200% you have taken, that's why 50% margin. All are correlated. Then, not eligible properties. Some properties you cannot give Canara Mortgage loan. What are that? When the properties are public utility like schools, colleges, education, hospitals, agriculture properties, agricultural lands, okay, vacant sites, industrial properties, industrial open land, you cannot give Canara Mortgage loan on these properties because schools and colleges are reputation risk is there. We cannot vacate, we cannot force them to vacate. So that is the reason bank said they are not eligible. Okay, Canara Mortgage, we cannot take a property where school is running, college is running, education is running, hospital is running, agriculture property anyway we don't take because it's a non-surface. Now let us go to the NTH. From since long back it is there, 20% of the income are 20,000 per month. This is the NTH. 20% are 20,000 per month. And the future income you cannot take. Now repayment. 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. Sir, Canara Rent also 10, 12, 15. Canara Rent, what they told, normally 10 years. If they want to give 12 years, they can permit as an extraordinary permission as given. 15 years for corporate. In Canara Mortgage, straight away 10, 12, 15, 3 are available. 10 is respective, 12 is next higher authority, 15 years for circle head. 3 is generally respective authority RAH, RO, CO, all 3. 10, 12, 15. Don't get confused. Examination, one question will come out of this. What is the maximum repayment period you can permit in Canara Mortgage loans for circulate CAC like that he will ask. So understand 10, 12, 15. 15 is circulate. Okay. Then processing charges 0.5% and maximum 5,000. And head of the RAH can sanction maximum 200 lakhs under this loan. Now comes documentation charges 100 rupees per lakh, minimum 1,000, maximum 25,000 for Canara Mortgage loan. One minute. Just a minute. I think it's appeared on the screen. One minute. Yeah. So Canara Mortgage is over. I hope sharing is okay. Okay. Now the next product is Canara Site. If anybody wants to purchase site, yes, we will give loan, no problem. Only thing is, while purchasing of site, to eligibility criteria is little bit different. Only that site a customer wants to purchase, he should purchase from statutory or the central state government, DDA, HUDA. Then only we can give. Okay, not that normal vacant sites. Okay, government development authorities, if they are giving, then we can take. Then we can give loan. Age should be less than 60 years. This is applicable to NRI also. Then NRIs are not eligible. NRI age is reflected in site, but NRI is not eligible. Employees of the bank are also eligible, but NTH we have to maintain 40%. Salaried class also eligible, conformed in the service. NTH 40%, respective sanction reduced to 25%. Salary certificate for the last 6 months we have to verify. Non-salaried customers, minimum period of, they should be in the business for a minimum period of 3 years. Net annual income should be 1 lakh or more as per ITR return. Then only they are eligible to take this loan. Then how much amount they will give? 3 years gross annual income or 75% cost of the site. 3 years income or 70% cost of the site only we can give. Margin is 25%. Repayment can give it 10 years or maximum. You are taking from government body. I am taking that agency, whatever permitted, they have permitted me to repay that much, or up to 65 years of the age of the borrower at the closure of the loan. At the time of closure of the loan, borrower should not be more than 65. These 3 conditions we will see, and whichever is earlier, that is the repayment. And 1 month repayment holiday is permitted. Canara Site, you would remember, 3 months salary income or maximum 75% of the cost. This you need not remember. 75%, 25% margin, both are correlated. This you remember. 3 years gross income only we can give for Canara Site. Teachers loan. Other than Canara Budget, we have a teachers loan scheme also. For teachers who are working or non-teaching staff can take this loan. Any purpose we will give, for not speculation purpose. Now you see how much. See, in the Canara Budget, what I told you, scale 1, 2, 3, 6 months, 2 lakhs, same. Only thing they told is 2, 3, 4 for you. 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs in Canara Budget. Teachers means only 2 lakhs. Not only scale 1, 2, 3, heading the branch, in a credit manager, senior manager, VLB, LB also can give. Chief manager is there. If he is on leave, then that second line manager, credit manager also can sanction up to 2 lakhs. And CM, VLB, LB, they told 10 months gross salary, maximum 3 lakhs. This is the eligibility for a teacher. Co-obligation we will take, and NTH is 30% of the gross salary and 10,000. And GM, CGM, HO can reduce to 25% to 10,000. 4 years only repayment can be relaxed to 5 years. 1% of the loan amount with a minimum of 50 rupees is processing charges for teachers loan. See, very important is loan, NTH, repayment. Now we came to pension loan. Pension, there are 2 types of pension loans are there. One is for customer, another is for your own employees. When your own retired employees are coming for pension loan, maximum loan you can give is 10 lakhs. That you remember first. And 20 months pension. 20 months pension, maximum 10 lakhs. And NTH, they have to maintain 25%. This is component 1, 2 components, but component 1 and 2 milake 20 months 10 lakhs only. That is maximum. Both components also same. Component 2 kya hai? Component 2 is for IBA group Mediclaim insurance policy. Actually, what happens is once we get retired, bank will not cover our insurance, health insurance. Okay, that health insurance, if they want to cover through IBM group medical insurance, that premium, whatever IBA premium pay is charging to our retired employee, that can also be covered under this employee pension scheme. So maximum is 20 months gross salary they will take, Along with that, component 2 insurance is maximum 90,000 or quantum, whatever they want for insurance premium. Insurance premium maximum is 20,000. Both 20 months gross salary or 90,000, whatever it may be. Maximum, your ex-employee will get 10 lakhs. Now coming to repayment. Repayment, always you remember for ex-employees, there is two, below 65 years, above 65 years. Repayment is 6 years and 5 years. How to remember? See, the repayment, you remember, less than 65, above 65. And you see, less than 65, generally, bank will give more time. Above 65 means they will give less repayment period. And the answer is here only. One is 6 years, one is 5 years. So, less than 65 means we are comfortable. We will give 6 years. Above 65 means age is increasing. We will give for 5 years. If you remember like this, you need not remember repayment period and repayment period based on the age it is. Okay, less than 65, 6 years, above 65, 5 years. We have to take third party guarantee from the family. Branch in charge can sanction all the charges. Your employee, your ex-employee, everything is waived. Rate of interest is RLLR plus 2%. This is the ex-employees pension scheme. Now we will go to normal pensioners. If they are normal pensioners, now the scheme you should understand first. Here also they do. And remember, any pensioner maximum age 75 years only bank will give. And pension starts at 60. So 60 to 75 years. But they have decided to segregate 60 years, below 60 years, 60 to 70, 70 to 75. Because some people will get a VRS and all, less than 55 also, they may join. So when they are getting pension, okay. So 50 after 50 years, somebody can take VRS. So they are also eligible to get a pension. So when they get pension below 60, 60 to 70, 70, maximum 75 years. First eligibility is over. At the time of availing the loan sanction, this will be the age. This should be the age. Now amount. Remember, 24 months pension they will arrive for anybody. 24 months, makes 2 years pension first. And amount you see, when the age is increasing, amount will decrease. First is 24 or 15 lakhs, then 10 lakhs, then 5 lakhs. Maximum amount is 15 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs. First, this you have to remember, sir. Then 15 lakhs, 10 lakhs, and 5 lakhs you have to remember. Then here, the repayment part. First, then they told 7 years, 5 years, 3 years. Every time the value of repayment has come down, repayment period also has come down. Value also came down. Age is increasing, loan is decreasing, repayment is decreasing. And the last block, at the age at the time of full repayment, nothing to remember, sir. If it is 60 years, add 7 years here, it will come 67. Entry age plus repayment period is your at the time of full repayment. 70 years plus 5, 75. 75 years plus 3, 78 years. These are the odd figures, don't by heart. So try to have a logic here. Eligibility age at the time and repayment period is equal to at the time of full repayment. The amounts you remember more carefully. These are the tough questions we can expect. We are preparing for the toughest paper. If it comes easy question, they will ask only amounts only. Okay, NTH is 40%. For staff, it is 25%, you see. Customers, it is 40%. RLR 2.5 for customer. Staff, it is RLLR plus only 2%. This is the difference for staff and pensioners. Now let us go to the solar. Canara solar scheme. Same, the solar unit purchase only bank will give. Only two things you have to remember. 20%, there also I told 20% project cost. Here also same. Quantity is 80% of the project cost, they will give loan. 20% is the margin. NTH is little different for solar. 25% of the gross salary or 2,000, very small amount. For a non-salaried, they told minimum net year income should be 50,000 rupees. These are the two things very peculiar. This you will remember. I know this you may forget. Security hypothecation of equipment and guarantee. Repayment is 3 to 5 years. Insurance up to 50,000 can be waived, and above 50,000 insurance must be obtained. Even above that also it can be waived, but only CMDM can do. These are the processing charges for that. Now, Canara Jeevan. This is a scheme which was introduced long back, but most of the customers are not using. And remember, this is sanctioned by only circle head. Aged people will generally, for their emergent medical, emergent expenditures only, this loan will be availed. Don't give more trust on this scheme. They have never asked any question from this product, but still it is available in our policy. So if they ask, we could able to answer. So 5 minutes we will give time to this also. Owners of residential, the aged people retire. Okay. So owner of the property should be above 60 years. Senior citizen, 60 years. And remember, one of them, if wife and husband is there, one of them should be 60 years. Spouse should be minimum more than 55 years. Eligibility conditions, minimum above 60. Two people should join. One person is 60 means another spouse should be minimum 55 years and above. Then only we can give. Loan should be in the name of borrowers and his spouse, irrespective of the title of the property. Only husband is having title, owner of the property. Still, we will add wife also because she is a legal heir. Okay. Joint properties, joint owner with age of 60 shall be the first owner. The owner will be the first borrower in that. Property should be self-acquired and self as a permanent primary residence. They have to reside. Okay. Residential property free from any, no loan should be there on the property. And the residual life of the property should be at least 20 years. I told you when the old houses, 20 years, 40 years, 20 years CM and above, 40 CGM and above has to give clearance. In that, I told you it should be 10 years more than the repayment period. Here, residual is 20 years in Canara Jeevan. Then, in case of flats, should be more than 10 years. Then, commercial properties are not eligible. Only Canara Jeevan will be given to the person who is above 60 years, along with vows. He has to stay in the house. Then only we can give. So he is having a commercial shop rented. We cannot give Canara Jeevan. Only his house he can mortgage and he can take the loan. Now, amount is based on the age of the borrower. Age of the borrower. If it is 60 to 70 years, then 70% of the value of the property we will give. 71 to 75 years, 80% we will give. Above 75 years, 90% of the assessed value of the property. Loan amount, including interest till maturity, we will calculate. Then, subject to the above, minimum 5 lakhs loan amount, minimum 5, maximum 50 lakhs in case of independent house. Remember, if he's there, he can stay in a flat also, residential house we told. He can stay in a house also. House means minimum 5, maximum 50 lakhs. Flat means maximum 25 lakhs. Very important for examination purpose, these amounts. This eligibility, more than eligibility, amounts are important. House means 50, flat means 25. But house means minimum also they made 5 lakhs. Okay. Equity to value ratio, they told at any point of time during the loan fellow, 10%. Repayment or disbursement. Disbursement, how we will do? One time, first, whenever a party approached, we can give 20% of the amount first. Total amount we will calculate, maybe you'll get 10 lakhs. 20% straight away you can give as a one sum. One lump sum he can give. He can use it for some immediate purpose. Remaining 80% you have to give for monthly, quarterly. See, these people may not having income, regular income. Then their property, they will mortgage to bank and they will get some regular income from the bank. If anything happens, bank will take the property and bank will clear the property. Okay. This is the system of Canara Jeevan. Monthly, quarterly, they will get the amount for genuine and need installments as agreed. How much they want, that much they can take. Periodic disbursement shall be made during the loan period of 15 years or till the death of the surviving borrower, whichever is earlier. Wife and husband, we have taken. Husband expired. Property may be in the name of husband. Wife is still alive. She also needs money for survival. Amount we will give till the last person is till he is surviving, we will cover. That is maximum 15 years. Then repayment. Repayment shall become due and payable when the last survivor dies. When both the borrower dies, the loan shall become due and bank will take the property and sell it and bank will clear the dues. Borrowers would like to sell the borrowers till the death. The loan shall become due, permanently moves out of the home. Generally, if the borrowers have died, bank will sell the property. Otherwise, permanently moves out of the home. Then also we can sell the house. Right of recession, very important. Right of recession. What it says is, when this senior citizen and his wife has mortgaged the property, they want to take Canara Jeevan for their survival. But Once the loan is sanctioned, everything is our documentation. But in the night, they thought, no, 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 we will not go for a loan. They have every chance to go back. They need not take loan. That right they are holding. That right they will get for 3 business days to cancel the sanction or cancel the transaction. Right of rescission is that after the documents executed, loan transaction, everything is over, senior citizen borrowers shall given up to 3 business days to cancel the transaction. That is called right of rescission. 3 business days is very, very important to remember. Now come to some other loan, that is Swarna loan. Already gold loan PPT I have given, in that I have given, but just fast I will go. Gold loan can be, Swarna is a retail lending loan. That's why I discussed it. Minimum 5,000, maximum 35 lakhs can be given. We should be SB account customer. Appraised value 65% we will give. Swarna overdraft and Swarna express 70% appraised value we will give. And LTV is always 75% in all the 3 schemes. Loan to value is 75%, but gold appraised value we will give. Swarna is 65, remaining are 70. Swarna 12 months repayment. Swarna express only 6 months, remaining all 50%. Gold coins we can take 50%. Processing charges 0.5%, minimum final, maximum 5,000. Swarna express is 6 months, so 50% of these charges we will collect. Now another product is Canara Cash, share market. How much loan we can give? Like that we will remember shares. Remember, maximum loan for DMAT we can give 20 lakhs. Maximum we can give 20 lakhs. When it comes to margin, and loan cannot be granted to tax saving bonds, employees are not eligible. Okay. Loan against equity plan schemes of Robaco, they are not eligible to give loan. Only from shares, debentures, bonds, and UTI, which are approved list only, we can give loan. And maximum is 20 lakhs loan. What is the margin we have to make? And remember, these 20 lakhs also from entire banking industry. Already some shares he has pledged to Bank of Baroda, has taken 10 lakhs. You have to take a declaration from it. Then you can give remaining balance 10 lakhs. Then margin, normal shares 50%, bonds 30%. Canara Robaco means 50% of NAV or repurchase or market value, whichever is lower. This is for Canara Bank. Repayment is 5 years. And this is an important point. During the currency of the loan, part release. See, he has pledged so many shares, Bank of Baroda, this Reliance company, all these things. He want to take away part release. He want, sir, I will close some 2 lakhs rupees, sir. Please release my shares of Bank of Baroda. We can release, but only thing is this type of releasing of shares we can do maximum 10 times. Maximum 10 times. And every occasion when he is asking to release the shares, we will collect 100 rupees from him. 10 occasions we will permit during the currency of the loan, and 100 rupees we will collect. Delegation of powers, 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, not so important DOP, we cannot remember also. Okay, processing charges. Now comes to another loan of share market, that is loans against units of debt-oriented mutual funds. If it is a debt-oriented mutual funds, bank says same, 75% of the 70% net asset value we will give, subject to maximum 10 lakhs. Margin is 25%, repayment is 2 years. This is with regard to debt-oriented mutual funds. Now comes to scheme for, again, shares only, we will give to employee stock option scheme. If any employees wants to take loans for purchase of their own company, employee has to stock their own company shares, we can give loan. This is in CRM policy also, it is permitted. 90% of the purchase price with a maximum of 10 lakhs. Same thing here, ESOP scheme. All confirmed employees are eligible, and shares should be 25%. NTA should be 25%. NTA should be 25%. Remember, 90% of the purchase price of that share, maximum 20 lakhs we can give. Sorry, I told 10 lakhs. Sorry, IPO it is 10 lakhs. ESOP 20 lakhs. DMAT also 20 lakhs. 20 lakhs we can give, but maximum 10 months gross salary. Very important line you should remember. ESOP scheme and ESOP NRI both are same. No change. 90% purchase price, 10 months gross salary, 20 lakhs. 90% purchase, 10 months gross salary, 20 lakhs. 25% NTS, 25% is 10% margin, 10%. 35% year, 35 months year. The remember most important is EMI is little different, 35 EMI. Don't forget, and the value is 90% of purchase of the value or 10 months gross salary, maximum 2 lakhs. Now I came to education loan. So much, this retail lending is a very big chapter. Students eligibility. If NRIs are IB education loan student, NRIs also we can give education loan. OCI we can give, PIO, minor students with guardian. Everybody is eligible. Even close relatives of our employees also eligible, I told you. Okay. Then comes your eligibility exception. Already I discussed it with you. If you are not getting admission, 60% in general category, you should score in the intermediate 60%, for SC, ST 50%. Age, no age restriction. Anybody can take. I'll go a little bit faster. Time is short. Courses not eligible for education loan. Aircraft maintenance, occasional and off-campus courses. Already I discussed in my previous slides also. Cap on expenses. Here it is important. Cap on expenses is 10% only you can give a maximum 10% on tuition fees only you can give for caution deposit and building fee. Purchase of books, purchase of computers, you can go up to 20%. Remember, sir, caution deposit building fund on tuition fees 10% is cap. Other expenses 20% cap. Even still, if you want to go for more than 20%, you can go, but CGMHO has to permit. And remember, capitation and donation shall not be financed. You cannot finance. These courses also eligible. Part-time courses, research work, job-oriented courses also eligible. Even teacher training course also eligible. 3-year diploma courses also eligible, provided these courses are given by approved and recognized colleges. Norms for sanction of multiple sanctions to members of a family. Once parents are there, 2 children are there. 1 children took education loan. Second child also we can give. For a family is a one. We will not treat individual. Education is given to an individual, not family as a unit. One family, one loan. No. Every individual in a family can get education loan. No restriction on sanction of education loan more than 1 child. You can give any number. Second loan also, for example, you have done BTech. For MTech also we will give. Any second loan also can be given for higher studies. If amount granted includes existing loan, cut off security part. In education loan up to 7.5 lakh, no security. So if anybody has taken first 7.5, no security. Later he has come for 2.5, 10 lakhs. Now we have to take 100% collateral because we have to aggregate both the loans and we have to see what security we have to stipulate for him. Now comes to EL students who are pursuing studies in colleges who are not recognized. See, if any college, any student has come to us for a loan and the college is not recognized college, whether we can give loan or not, we can give the loan. RAH head and circle head are empowered to give this loan, offered by reputed, not available by, not affiliated to any universities. Permission is to given to the RAH head. Circle head wherever branches are not attached to RAH. RAH head only, generally no RAH, all branches are connected. Now here 3-4 points they will see before considering a loan to a student where he want to pursue into his education in a college which is not affiliated to any university or not autonomous. What is that? We have to see number of students who have completed the course in the last 3 years in that college. Then course fee we have to see for different streams. It should be reasonable fees they have to charge. The average salary in that college, whoever got in campus selections, we have to compare. And year-wise breakup of placements. These things we have to see and then only we have to give the loan. Now, quantum of finance under IB education loan scheme. No quantum restriction. Any loan you can give. Margin up to 4 lakhs, it is nil. Above 4 lakhs, 5%. Abroad, it is 15% margin. Don't worry, education loan, I will try to make a small video, comparative study I will make so that you will understand better. But first, let me complete the presentation. Up to 7.5 lakhs, no security. Only CGFS will give guarantee. Above 7.5 lakhs, 100% collateral we will take in IB education loan scheme. Now coming to some other schemes with regard to collateral. Management quota, up to 4 lakhs, no security. But above 4 lakhs, up to 4 lakhs security is there. Tangible security, at least 50% of the loan amount. At least 50%, up to 4 lakhs for management quota. Above 4 lakhs, if somebody is taking, then we will take 100%. Management quota, we will not give without any security. Up to 4 lakhs, 50%, above 4 lakhs, 100%. Employees, if employees are taking up to 4 lakhs, income of the student we will take, but above 4 lakhs, 100% of the collateral we will take. And Vidya Sahay, one scheme is there, up to 1 lakh we will give and collateral security is nil. Vidya Shakti, one more scheme is there, up to 7.5 lakhs we will give, no security, all are same, just like your education loan. Insurance, already I told you insurance is not mandatory. If Vidya Tarant only it is mandatory, but still bank can cover up to 120% of the loan amount and it will covered under Canara HSBC. If you want to gold as a collateral, 20% of the appraised value you can take. Powers to sanction education loans. All secured education loans, RAH head can sanction. All unsecured education loan, including Vidya Tarant, scale 3 at RAH can sanction. And remember, the RAH, the scale 3 now having powers can sanction maximum 30 lakhs. And DM will have 125 lakhs, AGM will have 250 lakhs sanctioning powers. Review of education loans, every review will go above 5 lakhs for review, except SHG 6 lakhs. Miscellaneous points. If anybody you are giving a loan under miscellaneous points, what you have to observe is, if anybody is staying rented house, if he is staying for a minimum period of 2 years in a rented house, then he will be considered as a permanent resident of the place as per guidelines. Then disposal of the loan. Any education loan has to be dispersed within 15 days to 1 month. If any application received through Janasamartha portal, within 7 days you have to sign. Normal physical 15 days, 1 month. But actually even physical comes also, it is mandatory now to apply through Vidya Lakshmi portal. Rejection, concurrence of next higher authority. Service area approach is not applicable for education loans. And no due certificate should not be insisted in education loans. Declaration is enough. Now, Damodaran Committee recommendations. Damodaran Committee, what they have recommended is minimum 30% of education loans should go to rural areas only. Reimbursement of expenses. College also admission he has taken, he came for reimbursement. Then whatever expenses he has paid to the already college, in the current academic year only we can reimburse. That means last year, first year he has already paid the fees. Second year he came. First year fees you can reimburse. Current academic year or course only we can reimburse. Rate of interest. Rate of interest, you remember, for girl students, 0.5% concession is there. Not only for girl students, even during moratorium period, repayment holiday period, if anybody pays interest, there also 0.5% concession is there. Rate of interest up to 7.5 lakhs, RLR plus 2%, above 7.5 lakhs, RLLR plus 1.6%. Moratorium period. That means this period, he will not pay any interest. Maximum period of moratorium period generally is course period plus 1 year. And maximum 1 more year also can be permitted, and we will charge simple interest. What type of genuine? Like medical problem, unemployment, these things. Interest is served during the study period, 0.5% extra concession also. Girls 0.5%. For prompt repayment during moratorium also we will give 0.5%. Penal interest up to 2 lakhs nil, about 2 lakhs 2% penal interest. Now processing charges. For education loan, processing charges up to 7.5 lakhs nil, above 7.5 lakhs, 0.5% the loan amount, 1,000 to 10,000. Repayment holiday. Just now I told moratorium. Course period, engineering means 4 years plus 1 year. Plus 1 year. Now if students are taken startup unit, if the student has started one startup unit, moratorium can be considered during incubation. But maximum 2 years only we can give. If student not able to complete the course within the scheduled time, extension also can be permitted for 2 years. Education loan maximum repayment is 15 years after course period is over. Education loans, branch want to recall the loan. If borrower is not passing the examination, we can recall during the study period before completion of extend. Anytime they can recall. What the reasons believe the student will not able to complete. When we are confident that he cannot complete the course, we can call. And please remember, no prepayment penalty will be levied at any point of time during the repayment if the borrower makes prepayment. If he is closing the loan, no prepayment charges. However, account is taken over to other banks. Then whatever concessions benefits we have given for the last 1 year will be recovered from the customer or a student. Vidya Lakshmi portal. Vidya Lakshmi portal is now mandatory. Everybody has to file the application through Vidya Lakshmi portal only. From there only, we have to pick the application and process. Vidya Lakshmi portal is a IT-based student financial aid authority. Pradhana Mantri Vidya Lakshmi Karyakram. This is a portal name. Then charges 118 rupees to be paid to NSDL. Remember, Vidya Lakshmi portal is maintained by NSDL and 108 rupees service charge they will charge. And branch, once the application comes in Vidya Lakshmi portal, branch to do within 15 days. We have to advise the applicant to submit the documents. If he is not turning up within 15 days, that the student who has applied through Vidya Lakshmi portal, another 7 days time will be there. If he is not coming within 7 days, then the proposal will be launched. Okay. Capability certificate charges up to 5 lakhs, it is 500. Above 5 lakhs, 100 rupees, maximum 1500. And capability are same student for applying other university, 50 rupees for certificate. Priority education is 20 lakhs. Everybody knows it. NBFC already discussed with you, up to 20 lakhs priority. Obtention of AOD education loans also 24 months, but before 27 months. From the date of commencement of repayment, we have to take. During the moratorium period, we will not take any AOD. After that, after completion, AOD should be obtained 24 months before 27 months. Borrower co-applicant resides abroad. For example, when the borrower is, we are giving an NRI student, we have given abroad education loan. Then the period when he is staying in abroad, that will be excluded. He will not count. But when AOD is received in India, immediately it should be stamped as per law within 3 months from the date of receipt. Now comes to various subsidy schemes. Remember, all these subsidy schemes presently, Padho Pardesi and Ambedkar, both have already discontinued. CSIS subsidy scheme. Whatever interest they pay during moratorium, the 4 years plus 1 year for engineering student, entire amount will be reimbursed, but only condition is subsidy is available up to 10 lakhs. If less than 10 lakhs loan means entire amount will be reimbursed. There is central subsidy, interest subsidy scheme. Condition is family income should be 4.5 lakhs. More than that, they are not eligible. They have to submit a certificate from Tahsildar. Padho Pardesi. This is for minority students. Padho Pardesi. This up to 20 lakhs will be given. Student has to go abroad to do masters. Then up to 20 lakhs subsidy will be given. And income, it is 6 lakhs. Family income, it is 4.5 for CSIS. For them, it is 5 lakhs. Ambedkar scheme. This is only for OBC, EBC. 8 lakhs will be the family income for OBC. 5 lakhs for EBC. Loan amount is 20 lakhs subsidy will be given. And Padho Pardesi and Ambedkar both are abroad educational subsidy schemes. CSIS is for India. Then whenever party wants to apply education loan, he has to give his PAN card and Aadhaar card. CIC, already told you, 1 CIC for 7.5, 2 lakhs for about 2 lakhs, 2 CICs. Education loan, irrespective of the risk grade, we can sanction. Application is 1011. Now, one more scheme bank has launched. Other than IBA education, there are 2 schemes. One is abroad scheme, another is Vidya Tantra. The abroad scheme is top 50 universities only party should get admission, student. Then he should get Indian passport, all these things are norms. Scores are important. If his SAT means 1250, he should score. GMAT, GRE 300, GMAT 650. If they score this much and if they get admission in these colleges, then only bank will give loan under this particular scheme called abroad education loan scheme. What is the advantage? If they are giving 100% collateral, then minimum 7.5, maximum no ceiling. Any amount you can take. Less than 100% collateral means maximum 1 crore only bank will give under abroad education loan schemes. 2 CIC of the borrowers we will take, and up to moderate risk we will sanction. Margin 10% of loan amount only. IBA education is 15%, is 10%. Course period plus 1 year is moratorium period. Processing charges, concession is there. If they are giving 100% collateral, 10,000. If they are giving less than 100% collateral, maximum 20,000 processing charges bank will pay, but 0.5% is the ceiling on the loan amount. Tuition fees, 100% bank can give. 100% financing tuition fees. Collateral security. Collateral security can be from 100 to 50%. If it is 100% and above, RLR plus 1.6. If it is 75% to 100%, 1.85. 50% to 7.85%, RLR plus 2.10%. Now, this is a new scheme which subsidy scheme. This is National Minorities Development and Finance Corporation. Now I came to circulars appeared in 2023. Another, I take 5-10 minutes to close the session. Yeah, I will take another 10 minutes. National Minorities Development and Finance Corporation. Any minority students pursuing higher studies inland and abroad are eligible under this scheme. He should be Indian national, previous qualifying exam through entrance test he might have cleared, and all backward classes, minority communities are eligible. Now let us see what they are going to give for this. There are two type of credit lines are available here. Credit line 1 and credit line 2. Credit difference in quantum of loan and rate of interest for these people. Okay. One is credit line 1. Concessions for beneficiaries, annual income is 1.2 lakhs to, and in semi-urban and urban areas, 98,000 in rural areas. Credit line 2 means concessional credit is provided to minority population defined in the creamy layer OBC income of 8 lakhs. Remember, there are two credit lines they have defined here. Credit line 1, credit line 2. Credit line 1 means they should be in not in metro places. Semi-urban, urban means 1.2 lakhs. Rural means 98,000 income. Then only they are eligible under credit line 1. Credit line 2 means minority population or a OBC household income should be less than 8 lakhs. Then only they are eligible under this scheme. And advantage is loan quantum. How much they will give is maximum loan for beneficiary duration is 5 years. 5 years core period they will give. Every year they will give 20 lakhs for professional and job oriented courses and 4 lakhs per annum. 4 lakhs per annum means 4 into 5, 20. 30 lakhs for abroad and 6 lakhs per annum. 6 into 5 years is 30. So maximum loan we will give for 5 years they will give. If it is a professional and job oriented courses, maximum 20 lakhs per year 4. Per year 4 means 5 years, 20 lakhs. Abroad means 30 lakhs they will give. 6 lakhs per annum, 5 is 30. Now rate of interest, 3% per annum for credit line. See, this is the best benefit they have. And 8% for male and 5% female for credit line 2. Credit line 2 means, credit line 2 is concession males and female, but credit line 1, anybody is 3%. This is the benefit they are providing, 8% per annum male. Margin 5% and moratorium is course period plus 6 months. Repayment is 5 years. Now security. Security, what they told is up to 1 lakh, self-guarantee and PDC and credit guarantee fund. 1 lakh to 5 lakhs, guarantee of one employee or one income tax payee has to give guarantee. Above 5 lakhs, 2 employees guarantee or 2 income tax payees or collateral of mortgage landed property 100%. This is the security we have to take under this scheme. So this scheme is very new. I think once the presentation comes to you, you have to go through once again. Now, elongated modification of existing guidelines with regard to fixed EMI and elongated tenor of housing loans. If anybody wants to elongated housing loan, but this is restricted to 30 years to 70 years of the age of the borrower. So this is what you have to remember regarding this. And the Canara Rent delegation of powers they have modified on 109/2023. Minimum is 200 lakhs by ROH head. 200 lakhs minimum, that you have to remember. Now one more scheme, HEFA. HEFA also bank has given tied up to 30th September 2023. HEFA means we can give four-wheeler, we can give budget, Canara budget loan, all these things. Let us see what is the benefits for the employees of HEFA. 100% processing charges is waived. 100% processing charges is waived. And high risk category customers will be sanctioned by RO at CAC. Housing loan eligibility. Generally, I told 2 years. For HEFA, it is 1 year. Canara vehicle, 90%. Canara vehicle, 85%. We discussed it now. 85% is the best margin. For HEFA, any employee, they will give 85%. Existing or new customer. Then 50% of the net are same rule, just like two-wheeler. But best they have given to them. Vehicle also best they have given. No need to remember. If you know four-wheeler, same. The best they have been given. Canara budget quantum, you see, 25 months. Even in Delight also we have seen prime 25%. But amount they told is up to 20 lakhs. Up to 20 lakhs, up to moderate. High risk means RO head. Rate of interest also they have given some concessions. Four-wheeler means RLR plus 0.2%. Two-wheeler means 25 base points minus 0.25% concession they have given. Canara budget is, if tie-up is there, RLR plus 1.45%. If without salary tie-up means RLR plus 4.4%. Don't try to remember. If possible, you remember. Otherwise, you leave it. But these points are very important. Especially Canara budget loan. 25 months gross salary, maximum 20 lakhs. Now, one more circular has come. That is, implementation of digital document execution. And remember who is the company here. NECL. Last time he has asked. Very small things which will not take concentration. NECL. So NECL is the agency which is taking care of DDE. Only thing is available is vehicle loan. Now 5 more, earlier some states are there. Now 5 more states they have added here. Okay. Remember NECL. This is the important point here. The charges, DDE charges. DDE fees is 25 rupees. E-stamping, actual stamp duty we have to pay. Certificate fee is 7 rupees plus GST. And e-signing, first signatory is nil, second signatory onwards, 5 rupees plus GST we will collect. These are the charges. On an average, DDE can be completed just in 6 minutes. Just in 6 minutes. Already I have covered this loans, skill loans, coverage of eligible skill loans. Normal education loans up to 7.5 lakhs, CGFSCL will guarantee. Credit Guarantee Fund Scheme for education loans. But skill development loans, CGFSCL will not cover. CGFSD will cover. CGFSD is Credit Guarantee Fund Scheme for skill development loans. And skill development loans, maximum we can give, this is the full form, up to 1.5 lakh only. Now, HEFA, again one more circular came on 44, 100% waiver, 25% and 20 lakhs. Already we have discussed. Canara Rent, banks, 50/23 banks said, PSUs are rate of interest is RLR plus 1.5. Others is RLR plus 1.2. Property leased out to our own bank, our own landlord, RLR plus 1.3. Modification of sanctioning powers. Already I discussed with you, RAH powers are sanctioned. Senior manager 30. DM ROCAC is having 40. And AGM in RAH is 40. This is modified later. CRG model. I told you, CRG model. Above 95, we will call it as a low risk. Now you can see 80 to 95 is low risk 2, LR2, 70 to 80 normal, 60 to 70 medium risk, above less than 60 is high risk. This is the CRG model concept. This I told you in the starting of my slide. Now these schemes already I discussed, just I will skip it within a second. Ambedkar scheme I told you, this is already discontinued in 7/23. I told you OBC income should be 8 lakhs, 5 lakhs. Then they have to do masters in abroad and amount is 20 lakhs. Okay. Option is LNX 705 in CDS. Pado Pardesi, discontinued again you see. But Pado Pardesi is for minority candidates. Same income is 6 lakhs. 20 lakhs is the loan amount. They will get subsidy or minorities will get subsidy. And the subsidy will be given up to moratorium. Moratorium means loan sanction, course date plus 12 months, 1 year. Central subsidy. Already this also I discussed up to 10 lakhs now. Not 7, earlier it is 7.5, now 10 lakhs. This is in India we are giving course period plus 1 year. And all courses, undergraduate, postgraduate, integrated, all courses are eligible. Family income should be less than 4.5 lakhs. Remember CSIS 4.5, 6 lakhs for Pado Pardesi and 5 lakhs, 8 lakhs for OBC. Management quota, not eligible. And remember, if any customer wants to claim CIS up to 7.5 lakhs, there should not be any collateral, there should not be any guarantee because government is giving guarantee in the form of CGFSCL. Above 7.5, 10 lakhs, okay, you can take collateral, still you can claim subsidy. And all these subsidies you have to claim through Jana Samarth portal. This is the last scheme. This is Vidya Tantra scheme. Top premier engineering colleges, medicines, any college, top colleges in India, IIMs, IITs, NITs, IIITs, medicine colleges have been given. The advantage of this college is some selection is changed. There are now so many colleges are there. Okay. One rate of interest is only RLLR. And now even concession has been given in Vidya Tantra. If AB category colleges, if anybody gets admission, AB means ISB, Hyderabad and Mohali is top A college. B colleges are IIMs. IIMs and IITs are there. And C colleges are all other colleges. List is revising day by day. We don't know exactly now. But A college means maximum 50 lakhs we can give. B means maximum 40 lakhs. C means maximum 30 lakhs we can give. 50, 40, 30 A, B, C category. Okay. What is the advantage? They have got a very good, they got an admission in top colleges. Now, bank said in these colleges also, bank selected some top colleges. That is A and B also, it is the A and B category. For them, bank said we will charge even RLLR plus minus 0.65. The best rate of interest they are giving, it is coming to now as far as 8 RLR, the 9.25, it is coming to 8.6%. Please remember, this rate of interest concession is applicable to only course period. That means if you studying engineering for 4 years, they will get 4 years. I am MBA 2 years, engineering 4 years, medicine 5 years, 6 months. This period only, this concession will be given. Repayment just like education on 15 years, co-borrower parent, processing charges nil, collateral nil, and 1 year RLR for normal Vidya Tantra. Already I discussed this slide. Housing loans are categorized into 4 slabs for concession. Education loan, vehicle loan for 2 slabs. Canara LRD scheme. This is a modified norms they told. In already this scheme I have not discussed. LRD scheme means metro and urban 100% collateral we have to take, and rural and semi-urban 125% of the loan amount we have to take collateral. If leased property cannot be mortgaged, then alternative we have to take 125%. Okay. Then we have to take distressed value of the property. Remember, when you are sanctioning loan under LRD, collateral is the main criteria here. So distressed value only we have to cover for arriving collateral comfort. Then obtention of assignment of agreement of power of attorney we can take now in lieu of tripartite agreement. Powers is ED, CAC and above for Canara LRD. This is with regard to your 100% processing charges waiver. Presently, it is going on retail lending. 31st December 2023, it is permitted, but disbursement should be on or before 15th January. All 100% processing charges is waived. Bank has waived 100% processing charges. Even direct selling agents proposed also, they have referred also, still they will get. And remember, for RLLR, further concession also given for CRG prime housing loan up to 100 lakhs in 2 slabs. This is RLR plus rate of interest 8.70. For vehicle loans, they were given at 9.15. Now, one more tie-up we have done, that is Prestige Estate Project Limited. Okay, and the payout rate is 0.575% plus GST. And Maruti Suzuki India also we have that platform service charges 0.05%. Just you have to remember the charges. This is with regard to your renewal of HEFA. HEFA 1 circular earlier I have discussed it. Same thing already now. This was renewed. I will delete that slide. This is up to 30th September new scheme. Same, no change. 25 now amount was increased. 30 months gross salary, maximum 25 lakhs. Sorry, this was increased now. 30 months gross salary, maximum 25 lakhs up to moderate risk. High risk is RO head can sanction this loan. Margin is 25%. Vehicle loan already we have discussed 85%, 50%, same just like your education loan. Canara Budget prime will be given to them. 30 months gross salary 25 lakhs. RO head 30 months 30 lakhs and CGM-HO 30 months and 40 lakhs. This is the powers above 30 lakhs. So maximum is 25 and 30 only. Then this is modification of agreement with regard to tie-up arrangements. Tie-up arrangements only commission we have to remember how much we have to pay. Please remember, in metro and urban areas, repeat builders we will cap. Circle will have permission. Agreement is for 3 years. This is the commission we have to pay to the builder. Remember, the minimum ticket size should be 25 lakhs to eligible to get commission. And eligible commission, whatever it may be, it can be disbursed. However, when you want to disburse, minimum 10% of the, he has referred one proposal, minimum 10% of the housing loan to be disbursed. Then only we can give the commissions. And ticket size should be minimum 25 lakhs. And all the proposals, this is the last slide. Jana Samartha portal only we have to do. This circular I am not expecting. This is 458/2022, last year circular. But it is before September, okay? But I have kept it for your reference. Any Jana Samartha portal, within 7 days we have to do. No rejection can be done by any branch. Next higher authority can only reject. So these slides are prepared for you. Class session is over. This I have prepared for you. Once this is over, some work I have to do. In one place I kept housing loan, product, quantum, NTH and repayment. You can go through this instead of going all the slides. Now I hope you understand the concept of all housing loans. Just try to mug up from this. Try to have an observation on this slide only. Housing loan I made. Then vehicle loans. Canara vehicle Canara four-wheeler, Green Plus, four-wheeler, everything I have kept in one place. Okay. So quantums, everything you can read. Then, but first of all, you understand the concept. Then only Canara Budget, Canara Overdraft, Canara Budget to employees. All three I have kept in one place. You can see 6 months gross salary. Okay. Delight, Elite also I will add here. Sorry, Prime and Delight. Canara Site I have kept here. Canara Mortgage, Canara Rent I kept in one place. Repayment all you can see here. Okay, 10, 12, 15. So that when you see in one place, you will remember better. Teachers loan, Canara pension to customers, Canara pension to employees, Canara solar in one place I kept. And last one is Sharema, Canara Cash, Oriented Fund, ESOP, NRI scheme I have kept in one place. Okay. So with this, today's session is over. So I might have took long time, but I thought examination is coming up. So this particular retail lending, you must understand. If you just read these lines, definitely you will forget in the examination hall. That's why I've taken little more time. I think it's 2:20. I've overshooted for 18 minutes time, but I don't have a choice. I cannot repeat it till the session for number of hours. So I made all. So some changes I will make, and again I will share the drive. And if anybody wants, please send a message to me in my WhatsApp. I'll give my number in chat. You can message me. I'll share the link. In that link, every day, whatever updated this PPT also I'll update, and I will post in that group in my drive. In one place you will get. And remember, till now the topics which I have not taken is MSME I have not taken, government sponsored I have not taken, digital lending I have not taken, recovery I have not taken. But government sponsored anyway, PPT is available in your drive. But MSME, digital and recovery I have not taken. Time is very short. My time should permit to prepare. If time permits, I'll prepare. Otherwise, please depend on others PPTs or other books or other presentations. Don't wait for me. But most probably I'll try to give the presentation. But I don't know whether I may take a class or not. Okay. With this, thank you very much for patiently listening to me. So I think today evening, again, I have a session on credit monitoring through Canara Nurture. You can join credit monitoring class if you are having any doubts. With this, thank you very much. Sir, are you there, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, sir, I have overshooted. I don't have choice.
Sir is waiting.
Thank you, friends. Thank you very much. In between, I increased my speed. They can reduce in, they can speed also, they can increase, they can reduce also in YouTube. That is the advantage they have in YouTube that they can do. What is Canara Nurture class? Sir, आप last में आए होंगे, sir. Sir, that Nurture class bank is conducting. CBOA is conducting these sessions. Other than the CBOA, we are conducting through training vertical. I am working as a faculty for Hyderabad.
Sir,
Canara Nurture. Yes, sir. Anything you want to convey?
I think Ravikumar, Jagannath sir is waiting. I have to start the next session.
2 o'clock is session, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, friends. We will discuss in my next session. Whatever doubts are there, I will end the session. Okay. Sir, you are unmuted, sir's audio. Sir, good afternoon, sir. Jagannath, sir. Jagannath, sir is unable to listen to my voice.
Sir, Jagannath, sir.
It's showing connected to audio, sir. I think the sir is getting connected to audio.
He's trying to connect audio.
Yeah. Jagannath, sir, class now only, sir. I have overshooted. Sir, good. Sir, your mic unmute, sir.
Yes. How are you?
Fine, sir. Sorry, sir. I have taken 15 minutes extra
Okay,
because
no problem.
is a very huge topic.
Carry on.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, I'll take lunch and come back, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Anand, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Sir, Jagannath, sir. Sir, this session I will close and I will open the next session, sir, so that the video will be.
Okay, I will leave.
Yeah, we will give a break for 10 minutes.